chat. I was literally in the car and I was texting Alice and I heard a thump. Like,
Oh, yeah. I heard it because I was sitting in the SUV talking to Dakota. And I heard thunk, and I was like, what the heck was that? And then you texted in chat, a walnut hit my car. And I was like, I heard that.
Yeah.
it was.
Yes, beware falling walnuts. Alright.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, so, last time, okay, after coming face to face with 2 Tortles and having a brief conversation with them, you were able to convince them that you were not criminals and that you were just passers-by. The Tortles let you go on your way with the knowledge that they are part of the Coast Guard and they protect the coast of Windvern. Traveling along the coast, Lora's compass began to vibrate and led her to a treasure chest buried on the beach.
Thank you.
After a little bit more travel, you decide to continue, or you decide to make camp near the near the land, or near the shoreline between the beach and the field. Fluakk decided to take the first watch the night and is pretty much smooth and easy sailing. And then after about 4 or so hours, Fluakk woke up Gohan to keep watch. About an hour into Gohan's watch, Gohan's watch, the party was snuck up upon by some Shahagen. The Shahagen were able to sneak up on the party because Gohan was too involved with his recipes.
Indeed.
They got the good jump on the party and knocking a good majority of the party off balance, including by stopping Gohan from even activating and functioning properly during the fight. During the fight, the head Shahagen dragged Gohan to the beach in hopes of feeding him to a giant shark. However, along the way, Evan pinned a Shahagen to the beach with his javelin. Fluakk got in a few good hits as well, and Draxios even cut a Shahagen in half with a magical sword. And some of the Shahagen even tried to escape, but they ultimately failed in the event. And then after the fight, you fell fast asleep, tired and exhausted from the previous day. But you did end up getting a good rest of the night's sleep. Waking up, you make your way into the city of Lucida. And after tying up a few loose ends in the town, the party, you decide to go back to the pier to meet with Captain Hawks at the Seagull's Reach. And Captain Hawks informs you that you are on a quest for the legendary artifact known as the Fleece of Lifeblood. But before that we can find the fleece, he said, we must locate first the Scroll of Rebirth and the Finality Circlet.
Yes.
And so...
Give me the cheesecake.
Look, that's right. I want to curse at you so bad.
No.
I'm going to because
Alright. And so with that is where we are going to continue this evening.
No.
You're so conflicting. I want the piece.
Sorry.
I'm gonna snap this boy.
Why are you firing guns on my ship?
Get off the ship! Get off the ship!
I don't have a gun.
I know, it wasn't even loaded.
I didn't put anything
Please
in.
don't dry fire guns. They don't seem to work very well if you start to do that.
What? Okay. No, okay. It's just for
Sip.
safety.
Why are you rolling a 7?
Evolution.
Alright, so you are currently standing on the ship, the Seagull's Reach. It's, for those of you who are curious, it's a medium-sized ship, what is known as a Brigantine Ship. So it is a mainly a 2-sailed ship. You have the front bow sail as well as a singular mast in the middle. And it's only a 2-level ship. So you have the top deck and then you have the lower deck.
Poop deck.
There is no poop deck on a Brigantine.
Oh, true. I mean, I wouldn't know that, but
It's all one. It's all one. Yep, it's all one level.
That's cool.
Let's go poop off the side.
You nasty.
Most poop decks only exist
I poop
on
on the deck.
galleons. Now
Okay.
sometimes they are on skiffs, but it's generally a very small version of a poop deck.
Okay.
Poop
So
deck.
there's no poop deck on the.
There is no poop
Brigantine.
deck on a brigantine.
Brigantine. I said Burgundy.
On a brigantine.
Brigantine.
It's a medium-sized
Oh, brigand.
vessel.
Cool.
It's
I sit there and I do this. Knowledge.
So, the ship is also, as you get a good look around, the ship is also is equipped with 2 ballistae, as well as 2 forward cannons. So the ballistae are located just near the rear, not all the way near the rear, but they're about 3/4 of the way to the rear of the ship, right behind the center mass, and the 2 cannons are near the front, near the bow of the ship.
Do we have? I want the landmines, the floating landmines, like the barrels, fire barrels.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, you may have those equipped, but those would be below deck.
When do we send off?
Didn't
When do
we
go?
just... I think he gave us the pouches of money to prep for the send-off.
Yeah.
We send off in, like, the next
2 days.
day.
Yeah, one
So
day.
you have one. So
Quest.
so basically at the end of this, so basically it's about 1 o'clock right now.
Okay.
So essentially you have the remainder of this day and then one more day before setting sail. Still waiting on a few other groups to return to the city.
Let's do a quest.
No. Did you get your armor?
Yeah.
Okay, no more quests. The only quest you should be doing is purchasing stuff for the crew. Let's go, Shahagen.
No, but there were quests.
That's for
Have
like
plenty of
days. By the
What
time we're
does
done
the,
with one of them, it's gonna be
Not
over.
Days. I don't know.
Do you want to try to do a quest?
Yeah.
Stars.
Well, you don't know about the board.
Extra money.
Oh, you don't know.
She's the only one that went to the tavern.
That's
Oh,
right.
You have no idea what's on the quest board.
Did you tell me?
You would assume that because there were quests before, but you have no idea what is available on the quest board. So the only way you would know that is you would have to go back to the Beagle to check the bounty board.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so as you are all standing on the ship, Sir Evan decides to walk away.
Where are you going?
I wish to explore the kitchen.
I would like to go to the Regal Beagle.
Why?
I have a feeling there may be quests.
Give me your money then.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm not gonna give you money.
I'm gonna buy stuff for the crew.
No.
Yes.
No. I'm not giving you money. We all
Wait,
got
gosh.
money.
Weak sauce. Go do your quests. Does anybody else want to go with him?
I wish to explore the ship to know what we're gonna be.
Would you like to go shopping with me to go buy some stuff for the ship?
Yeah, I can do that.
We're gonna hit the market.
Oh well, as Captain, as you start to walk away here in this, he says, the gold was for to buy provisions for yourself, not for the crew. That has already been taken care of.
Well, let's go buy stuff for ourselves then. Thank you. Splurge movie.
Okay, so I have Evan going to the Beagle. I have the other 2 ladies going shopping again. And alright.
I don't really know what I'm
Draxios,
shopping
what are you
for,
doing?
but I can still go.
I'm probably just gonna
Extra weapons.
look around the boat.
Crap. So as
Yeah, that sounds like something he would do.
alright,
And
so
annoy the crew.
as you and Gohan start to walk around the ship, you do find a singular stairwell that leads down to the lower deck. As you enter the lower deck, it's pretty well arranged. There's multiple barrels here and there around the ship. Near the rear of the ship is a small room. Actually, let me pull up the map so I'm telling you correctly.
This much gold I have. I should have.
Oh, that's a little different. That's okay. I'll rearrange it anyways. Or, actually, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to do... I had a boat in mind, actually.
Throw it in.
What?
Never mind, I'll do it.
What?
This guy's for water.
That's into
Fine.
You're going out there.
Maybe I'm not going out there for water from the faucet. Maybe I'll go down to the spring real quick. I'm losing weight. I'm lying.
I'm having a bite of your chicken.
There's cheesecake.
Yeah. No, do not eat my cheesecake. I will fight you.
I'm having a bite.
No,
I want a bite.
no.
This one bite.
Somebody who has higher charisma than me, stop him.
Bite. Yeah, go get some cheesecake.
Well, currently we are playing, so snackage will have to wait. We just ate for an hour and a half.
Indeed.
Okay.
Not all.
Pretty close. Alright. Much bigger ships than this. So, as you go downstairs, you essentially see... I don't know if that's more of a... Alright, I'll have to find it. But, anyways, for... The maps will be later, because I can't find them. So as you go down the singular staircase, you do see near the rear of the ship is a single room, but it's not. There's no door to it or anything, but there is a little window and a shape. So there's no door to the doorway, but you can just walk in. As you look, there's a table, and what you would assume would be probably where the captain would stay. You also see a map of the Thermon Sea on it, with the known islands on it. Some of them are labeled with names, some of them are not. But overall, this would be what you would consider to be the map room, possibly even the captain's quarters.
Cool.
As you make your way through the ship, you see several barrels to the left and to the right along the walls, as well as hammocks that are hanging throughout the entire ship. And as you get to the front, you see a small table with a few odds and ends here and there. And what would kind of look like a dismantled wood burning, possibly coal burning stove.
Okay. I like this. Now I will. After that, I would like to scope out the like the sleeping quarters, like the different rooms. Or like
There are no rooms. It's literally just a big open area with hammocks.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the best hammock, like the very first one you see. Or actually the one closest to the, the stove. Yeah, that's what I should do.
That way when you wake up, you make eggs.
Yes, exactly right.
So the stove is near the stern of the ship, and the map room / the captain's quarters is near the kitchen is near the bow. The map room is near the stern. There we go.
Is there a one by a window?
You are currently below deck. There are no windows. It's a solid wooden ship.
What's
I
lighting
make
up?
a window.
No. Better not.
Oh well. If I sleep outside.
There are possibilities to sleep on top deck, yes.
Intriguing. So would I be at like the very back of the ship?
What, you can just put yourself in a net and drag
No,
it on the ship.
so the coal burning, wood burning stove is near the bow of the ship. So if you took a bunk near, you would be at the front of the ship.
Okay,
And the stairwell is near is the back. Yeah. So essentially, you have and then the stairs come down, and then off to the side is a path, is a little hallway that will lead to the map room / captain's quarters. And then if you go straight down the steps, you move forward is barrels and bunks until you get to the front. There's a little area that's kind of been set up for what would be considered a galley.
So if there's trouble aboard, like top deck, the captain would be like the last person to run out.
It's a possibility, yeah.
Is there any dinghies?
Yeah, any cherry on you?
Are you still below deck, or did you go up top deck?
I'm just asking in general, is there a dinghy?
Yes, there is a dinghy on the back of the boat.
That's
What's
where
a-
I'll sleep.
Okay.
What's a dinghy?
It's a rowboat.
It's a tiny boat. It's the boat that you go on to go to shore because you can't pull a giant ass boat up to shore.
You know, the boats that they had to use for the Titanic.
Well, those are lifeboats. But
Yeah.
yes, essentially dinghies.
So, you ever watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, yeah.
The little rowboat.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah,
a dinghy.
That's a dinghy.
That's my favorite scene when the two guys are
That's
just dressed
the
as
best
drag
way
and things. Like, woo. I'm just like, yes,
So,
please.
yep, that's essentially the ship. It's a small little ship. It's you could, as you kind of get around, like, it's not really loaded down per se. Like, it has enough supplies for possibly a good 3 to possibly 6 months worth of cargo and supplies. But this ship is more definitely designed for speed and fast travel than it is
Say
for
Steve?
Turbo.
yeah.
So,
It's designed to move through the ocean quickly. It's not really designed for
I have a request.
long distance travel necessarily.
Can we have somebody build something on the crow's nest?
I mean, there is a crow's nest.
Yeah,
like, I
but
don't know.
instead of it just being a crow's nest, I would like to have a little bar that goes up and then it shoots out sideways, so our ranger companion that's a bird has stuff to grip with his talons.
Oh, a little stand, a little
Yeah.
bird stand.
Oh, so there's a bird stand?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck are you?
Well, have you climbed up to the crow's nest to see what's up there?
Nope, but I will now.
As you make your way up to the top, are you trying to hurriedly get up there, or are you just taking your time climbing the rope ladder?
Just
Take your
Okay,
time.
so as you make your way to the top, and you look around, you can see a very good distance. You basically have a very good view of the entire dock. You can basically see the entire city of Lucida, and even if you really start to peer off, you can get a pretty good sense of the walls of Windvern from where you are.
That's pretty good.
And then an arrow shoots you.
But no, it's miles off, but
Yeah.
you can see the city walls from the
Sniper.
height that you are at.
I think so.
But as you kind of look around, it's what you would expect to be like a little crow's nest. It's a little bucket with kind of like a railing going around, and as you kind of look up, you do see the flag of the ship. It's not a Jolly Roger, but it's definitely a blackish colored flag with a white colored bird on it for Captain Hawks. And as you kind of look around, like right below where the flag stands, there are 2 little beams sticking out of either side of the mast,
So that worked out. You can stand on those.
which you could only assume would be a perch for a bird-like entity.
okay.
He thought of it for you.
The captain's a bird.
The other request.
Oh, well, I forgot.
Can we board up the side of the crow's nest instead of it having a railing and fill it with water so it's a
Bird bath. I don't.
That would not be a wise idea.
I would not recommend that. And
It
Captain.
would just spill out.
It's like, I don't think Captain Hawks would appreciate that.
All I'm thinking
Because
is when he comes
if
back-
something happens to him, somebody else needs to be able to stand up there. Or something else happens to our little bird friend, there's going to have to be someone else who's going to have to go play lookout.
And I have terrible eyesight.
But if there's water there, I can be in it.
Well, that is true.
Well, you can create and destroy water. There you go.
But
But it's
I
not able to be filled right now
don't
because it's
think
only
it
got a
would.
railing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it would be a smart idea to put water at the top of the ship.
'Cause
Yes,
there's so much
something
on it.
similar to that. Yeah.
Stab the onion.
Okay. Well, now that I'm up here,
If you want to put that in the Discord, Caleb, that'd be helpful. You would put it in the
Okay.
general chat.
I don't want to climb down.
Or NPC pictures, that would work
You
too.
want to jump off.
What?
So I'm gonna walk
The
down.
flag
And
that he
it's-
found. I like it. we'll keep it.
Very German or Austrian. What?
I don't want to climb down because that seems like too much work.
There you go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk towards the edge of the mast because it's pretty wide,
Yeah.
and I think it's pretty easy to walk over that.
For the most part, I mean, just give me an athletics check just to kind of see.
Athletics.
Or no, give me acrobatics. That'd be better. It'd be more of a dex than a strength.
17.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're able to walk. It's. I mean, it's been a little bit since it. I mean, yes, it is the mass and like the upper sail is, a little thicker at this part of the ship. But as you walk along the railing of the sails, you do kind of have to work your way over the sail because they're put up, they're rolled up, and some of them are tied. And so as you make your way across the rigging, you do eventually make it to the edge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna Assassin's Creed jump off of it into the water.
I like it.
That's
Give
right.
me an
Alright.
intelligence check.
As you,
Is there a rock?
He's diving
You do
in.
not know.
So you dive straight into the water.
With
And-
an eagle screech in
yeah.
the background.
The crew just kind of like turn and look at you as they just look up and they just watch you dive into the water, and then they just look at one another. And Gohan, you just hear them going, "Sea elves."
Ooh. When he lands in the water, rather than like a giant, huge wave, can it just be like
Yeah, it's just a little blip. Yeah, no, there's
Excellent
not even
Yeah.
much of a splash. And again, you just hear the rest of the crew go, "Sea elves."
Wow, they're racist.
I was about to say.
Wow.
And I want to shoot out of the water coming up and jump directly onto the boat.
And use your bow dart.
Blow dart him in the neck. The guy that said sea elves.
And then
Well,
back
you
it
like
back
You
into the water.
racist.
Well, you
You
didn't hear him.
racist.
like that guy. Open can. Or open con.
So yeah, as you
American accent.
as you go down and you jump out and you kind of like
Open
torpedo
can.
back to the surface and you just kind of land in the air and jump back onto the ship. They just look at you and go like, "Are you gonna do that all the time?"
Me. It's quite fun.
All right. And they just kind of shake their heads at you and get back to their chores.
Do we have like a rope ladder on the side of the ship, or
Yes,
is it like
there is a rope ladder on each side.
it's not? Is it like ropes, like super far, like a checkered one, or is it like ladder width?
It's like a rope ladder on either side.
So just like a little bit wide though, not like
Yeah, the same.
Not like 10 or 12 feet.
Yeah, it's about a 1 foot rope ladder that
You can't
goes up
spider
on
climb
either
on
side.
those.
Yeah.
no. Well, some ships have that though, where they have like
Yeah.
rope all the way down the side of it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black pearl.
Because it's part of the rigging, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no. When the sails are up, like some of that will come down, but at the moment, no, it's all nice and taut because of the.
Because of proper lads.
We don't
Keep it
have
in check.
rolls yet either, do we?
Nope. Alrighty. Alright, so moving on to Sir Evan. You make your way to the Regal Beagle.
Yes.
You walk in, and being about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon, the tavern is pretty much bustling with a lot of different people.
I walk to the bounty board.
Okay?
I tear
What?
the bounty board up.
You're not there.
I know.
Oh no.
That would be.
I do request.
Come
I
on.
want to shoot him with one of my sleepy darts whenever he appears again.
Good luck.
Alright, so as you
You'll never know.
as you walk up to the board, you notice that some things have changed.
Shoot him in the butt.
However, the one
like
that you do
Forrest
recognize is the
Something
bounty for Untitled Venom for 200 gold. There's one. Some family members have requested the help of somebody. A strange woman has taken over their family member, and they are requesting help. They don't really trust this woman. When they first met her, things seemed kind of okay, and then now things have gotten really weird. Let's see, there are some strange looking people hanging out near the graveyard, and the, people have requested help. And there's also a poster for a null attack on a small homestead.
Are any of these something that I can do personally? Just me?
Based on the price that you see for all of them, the only one that you might be able to handle on your own would be the people hanging out near the graveyard.
I accept!
Wow. You're just gonna do this without us.
No, not necessarily.
You don't know it.
I mean,
Okay.
that's his character. It works.
So what do
You
you
still
doing?
have supplies to
I
go
take
for.
that one.
Okay.
You're asking questions on where
Yeah,
it's at?
I like to ask questions about it.
Well, what questions are you asking?
Like, where is graveyard? How far is graveyard?
The graveyard is on the west side of town.
Which is how far?
Which sword?
Well, it's a
Okay.
pretty small city. You've been here before, so it maybe take you an hour to get to the graveyard.
Okay,
It's near the old church.
interesting. Okay. Do that. Alright. So if I have a general location.
Yep.
I like to try to convince someone to help me.
Well, right now you're all alone.
You know 2 people are going shopping.
Unless you're trying to get random people in the bar to help you.
That would be entertaining, but probably not what I'd be doing.
Okay.
So, knowing that they're going shopping,
You do not know
should I
it.
try to intercept them at the market?
Well, you went there first. So, okay.
Consume candle. Okay.
Alright.
Fiber.
So, alright.
Fiber at my altar.
Lora and Thulna,
Oh.
you make your way to the center of town.
You gotta go?
Where are you going?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I should be.
Don't hold it.
I'm okay.
She ate some bad juju.
Oh, be a snake.
I'm okay.
What are we?
Is this just happening in game?
she
be great.
she faces
Yes.
it and looking
Yes.
like, are you okay?
Yeah, at a random time, Laura started to have a serious stomach attack.
I'm okay.
Dulna catches the aura, stares at you.
You can sneak into that mushroom stew.
Have my chips!
I'm
Wait.
okay.
Okay, don't hold it in there.
I
Better
probably
have
had
the name.
it was probably something in my tea, so
Oh, was it good tea?
it wasn't alcoholic.
Awesome. Okay. All right, what should we get?
I was just following you.
Let's go to the weapon shop. Okay.
What?
Quiet. You know that. I want to go get more arrows. And probably... I think I actually do have a gun on me. I just don't use it. I don't. I'm gonna get a gun. No, it's my gun! I'm gonna buy a gun.
So, who are you going to see?
I'm gonna go to the weapon shop.
So, alright, to the general store.
Okay, oh. Dollar General.
Alright, so you walk in, and again, you see the portly dwarvish man named Baron standing behind the bar.
Greetings, Baron. I am here to purchase a weapon.
Ah, what would you like?
What's this gun called?
No.
You better shut the frick.
Well, it's a flintlock pistol.
A flintlock pistol. Can you not? I'll shoot you in the foot, son. I'm about to slap you silly.
Please do it. It'll be on camera.
My arm twitched. I was like, I could do it.
Alright.
You know I can. That's why you're whimpering. like a coward. I do it unexpectedly too.
Alright. So he kind of looks at you and goes, well, it's gonna cost you some gold.
How much gold? For a standard flintlock pistol.
About 200.
Oh. I'm at 107. Yeah,
Where's the other?
I didn't spend a lot.
Portrait.
Now, I can offer you one that's a little, finicky, but can't promise you it's gonna work.
What are the chances that our crew mates have mending?
You know how I was really artistic?
Oh, them.
I told him, hey, would you be interested in
I
making
do.
a flag
I'll
with
take the
a
fidgety
flag?
one.
Like, what
How
do
much
you
for
think?
it?
I'm like,
What the heck?
I know.
Look what his brother made and like.
Andrew, you
He
know how
sent the
artistic
thing.
Andrew...
Okay, I'm running to the
Andrew,
bathroom.
you know
Okay,
how
go.
artistic Isaac is
Yes.
and whatnot, just like Celeste and whatnot. I was like, hey, would you be interested in, helping on our new pirate campaign? So like our main ship, we just need a white hawk and a black background. And look what you made in like 5 minutes for us.
Oh, I like it. Much better.
Oh, that is
There's
dope.
gold.
I want that as our flag.
It's fine with me.
Let's go.
I was like, I know this is like really important to the plot, so I figured we might as well.
That's awesome.
Can we
I
have
like it.
flasks with that picture on it?
No,
And small. I'll do it.
no, it's just the hawk on his flag.
That is a hawk, or it's just a bird?
We'll see. Our ship might go down in flames.
Well,
We'll have to see.
it's a bird.
So he looks at you and goes, well, the finicky one, I might be able to sell you for 150.
I only have 107. I'm gonna have to pass because I don't have enough. Unless I can bargain. I bargain.
Okay. How? What are you offering him? You do have jewels as well.
I do have jewels, but I just got it. You see this rock I have around my neck?
What rock?
I don't have it in here. It's on my person.
Speaking of not rock, you know what's better than rock? Rap.
I never wanted to jump over a table and choke you.
You know what's better than a rat?
Trap.
You guys are
Yeah.
dumb. Well, I have this fine necklace around my neck here.
Did you see
It's
that,
authentic.
though?
I did not check if it was magical or not.
Super Bowl halftime.
I can give
already
you
got
my
announced.
necklace
Oh.
if you cut
Already?
the price
Yeah,
down
it's
to
like-
100.
It's week 4.
Oh, week 4.
What
Yeah.
necklace are you talking about?
It was the
Eminem,
No way.
Dr. Dre, Missy
the blue-
Elliott,
it
Snoop
was the
Dogg,
blue
and Kendrick
necklace.
Lamar.
the Azurite. If I said it correct, the Azurite.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I remember that.
Oh, for the halftime show?
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, is that now?
Is that
The
real?
halftime for
For
the.
this year?
Yeah.
I did not see it.
They
It's
announced
literally
it
a
today.
90s.
It's a 90s rap.
Oh.
It's Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Missy Elliott, and then Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
I gotta watch it.
It's gonna be hilarious.
That sounds awesome.
Well,
Great.
so yeah, I think I can do that.
Alrighty. Agreement for 100 gold.
And
Said
the necklace.
almost
And the
done.
necklace. I go ahead and take off the necklace, and I hand him my necklace, but I also bring out my other hand for the for the gun.
He hands you the pistol.
I drop off the necklace.
Now, are you needing any ammo?
I do get ammo. But I only had 100 gold. I'm down to 7 gold. Out of 107,
I knew I could go to Isaac to make a better flag.
I had bought the fidgety gun for 100 gold, and I tossed him a necklace to bring it down from
So
160 to 100.
he hands out the he also
Oh, you
drops
sold your necklace?
a little gunpowder horn
Yeah.
and a small pouch of about 20 rounds and says 10 gold.
Brain broke.
Actually, if you have 3,
How much was your
I can do
shield
real
plus 2?
Bro,
I
bro.
remember checking it last time.
Plus
I
2
can
shield.
give you 3.
Oh.
You have a +2 shield?
No. I was asking how much it was.
I give her 3
I'm
gold.
trying to remember.
and I have 10.
I remember
Here you go.
plus 1
And
was
I
like
have 0.
really low, and then plus 2 was really high. Forgot what it was
I don't.
Fidgety.
Like over 10,000 gold.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, fidgety. Fidgety.
Okay, so as you kind of look at the gun, you
I may
notice that
get
this
that Imodium
this
soon.
pistol is definitely in some rough shape.
This has been through some wars. Raise it back.
And so essentially the way the gun is going to function is if you roll a nat 1 while firing this gun, it's basically going to break.
Dang.
And if you roll 2, it's going to, if you roll anything between a 2 and a 5, it will misfire.
That's fine.
And a nat 1 has a chance of it breaking and exploding in your hand.
Yeah.
I figured. Taking the chances. Because I'm a
In
ex-soldier.
its current state, yep.
Thank you. It was probably best to get this off your hands, huh?
It's alright.
Makes inventory a little bit more slim so you can have better items, I presume.
I mean, I have good ones in the back.
Whenever I get paid, I'll come back to you. Have a good evening. Afternoon. Have a good afternoon. Bye.
How much are your longbows?
I stand by her as I wait. And now down to 0. Ooh. You got it?
Yep.
I gotta use the bathroom. No, it's for a different reason.
There's your magic items.
What? I still use the bathroom. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sir, brand spreading. Close your legs.
Just
No.
abdominal pain that I have
Allow
to deal
him
with.
to spread
I
his
should have gotten you some ginger ale.
wings. Yes.
I'll be okay.
Well, it helps
Go.
with digestive stuff.
Hmm.
And it's better than Sprite, because you don't get dehydrated afterwards. It's not as bad.
Let's see.
Yes, thank you.
I just have to look it up, because where are the...
You
Oh,
look
no.
it up.
These are on the DMG. Those are in
Look
the
it-
player's handbook, aren't they? Yeah, those are in the player's handbook.
The longbows?
Yeah, the items. I have the digital book in front of me. I don't need to search. Okay. I'm done. Pay no attention to me. Okay. So he kind of scrounges around, looks a little bit. Let's see. Do. So a longbow or a short
A
bow?
longbow. I'm proficient in it.
So a longbow is gonna run you 50 gold.
That is not
Not bad.
My shalom. How many weapons do I have? Not too many ranged ones. I shall buy it for 50 gold.
Alright.
Because I don't have too many ranged weapons and
Okay.
that might come in handy soon.
And then as you look around, he's selling, and he says, well, now, would you like arrows?
No.
Yes, please.
Okay.
No arrows.
So,
Just
arrows, he said, I'll sell you a bundle of 5 for a gold.
There you go.
Make it 2 bundles, please.
So 10 arrows.
Yes.
So 10 arrows, 2 gold.
Alrighty.
Should I have my sleeve like this, or should I have it out?
I usually get around 20 altogether.
I'll get 20.
Are you proficient with bows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
you're an
proficient
elf.
with
You're an
them.
elf. Yeah. Forgot.
So that's 4 gold.
Yep.
I
Alrighty.
almost dipped my chip in my water.
I'm dumb. I have these books digital. What am I doing?
You're taking your time. Like you're.
It's true.
Booze.
Now, is there anything else I can do for you ladies?
I think that is all.
Booze. Well, if you want that, you definitely need to go to the Beagle.
I went there earlier. I'm broke. I shouldn't be saying anything.
I can
Thank you
buy
for the
you
suggestion,
something
I don't want anything. I'm honestly
You
ready
need your drink for the ship.
to go. What with
yeah.
Are you gonna buy that? Cause I have no gold. I think I still
can.
have enough.
You do realize I have stuff I haven't turned in that's worth a lot of gold.
Or are you gonna go to a particular trade shop and do it? Cash the gold trap?
I can, but I also. Over here, like little meat pieces that
What
I
is
could
a
possibly buy.
This
a
was a
weapon shop.
muffin shop.
I mean,
What?
I heard
I
muffin. I was like, that's a lot.
I have
weirder.
salted pork in the back.
Yes, it's lunch.
I think I'll be okay. Thank you, though.
Why do I have a ranking insignia in here? Oh, never mind.
Are you done here?
I'm done.
We walk out.
Alright.
Peace, bye.
As you walk out of the store, you glance over as you see Sir Evan walking out of the Beagle as well.
Hello. I've obtained a quest.
Oh, goodness.
We will investigate
We?
a graveyard. Yes, we.
No!
A graveyard?
A graveyard.
You are so dumb. I'm gonna.
You
Where?
can earn a little bit of extra gold at the far side of town.
How much gold?
How much gold?
Did you look?
No.
75 gold.
75 gold. Between the three of us, we will get enough. We will get 25 gold pieces apiece.
Not even worth it.
That's worth it. Hey, a small team, quick, in, out. Do it. Get it done. They need our help. Something's going on in the graveyard. It is our duty.
Speed run.
Let's do it.
Speed run.
Hey.
I do not like you.
He
No.
pulled us into it, I guess. It can pay you for your mushrooms.
You want me mushrooms? Twit.
Alright,
You
so
neat
It'll pay
nitty
for your
bitty-
shrooms that you need for the journey.
It's more of a. Yeah, I need.
Alright.
That's definitely a need.
3-man.
alright.
I want whatever that guy gave
Are
me.
you going back to the ship to get the rest of them? To get the other two?
Well, then it won't be 25 gold per person.
That's true.
Let's just go. We'll come later.
Alright. Okay.
I don't care
Alright,
if they
so
join or not.
Gohan. Alright, so going back to Gohan
What's Fluakk
and
doing?
Draxios.
Yes.
What?
What's Fluakk doing?
Fluke is just hanging out at the ship.
He's in the crow's
He's in
nest.
his crow's nest.
He's T-posing in the
he
crow's nest.
also he did follow you, but he decided that he was hanging out on the ship. Later he'll go to the Beagle and he'll hang out and he's gonna sing some tavern songs and hang out at the tavern. Maybe share some stories and get some information for the pirates that are at the tavern. All right, so Draxios and Gohan. So you've explored the ship. Gohan has, or you've claimed your bunk on the ship.
Indeed.
I'm assuming you've also probably put together the stove and kind of made yourself a little makeshift galley in the front of the ship.
Make
Yep.
yourself at home.
Exactly.
At this time, Tomlin has also come down and looks at you. He's kind of like, as you're putting together the stove, he kind of looks at you wide-eyed and goes, "I was wondering if we were going to get a cook."
Indeed.
Oh, we
one
need
of
a
the most important roles of the ship.
I agree.
Vital to our survival.
Most of the time, the men seem to do much better when their bellies are full.
Indeed, I would agree.
Must keep up morale.
Yes.
So, is there anything that you need?
think
Have
it's
you
a spider?
looked at the
Me too.
store, see what we have?
I
Indeed,
thought my
have,
own
and I have,
thing right here
purchased
on my
quite an
wristband
abundance
that
of
my
resources.
coworker gave me was a spider
have
because it
a
felt like
wide
that crawl
variety
feeling.
of,
And I looked
everything
down
we
and it
need.
moved just like, oh, good.
When you flinched and the string came up,
Sounds
I thought
good.
it was a
And,
spider leg. I was
It,
like,
it don't mind if I'm asking. Do you,
double
Indeed.
spook.
who by chance taught you how to cook?
My father.
Well, let me tell you your old story
Well,
here, son.
That would be a
Sit down.
long story.
Well, I mean, we have nothing but time. We're here for at least another day.
Wait, go on, put on
And
some.
we're also going to be on the ship together. So I think it's also me being the first mate. I think it's a good requirement for me to get to know every single member of the crew.
You want to put on
Sounds
some
fantastic.
chill music
Why
while we
don't
listen to
you
a story?
sit by this hammock?
Oh, I can do that.
What is your problem? You remind me of one of my students I had in 4th grade. Like, Bart, stop.
So you said this guy's name
Is that
is
his
Tomlinson?
name?
No.
No, I was about to say who would name
What?
that kid after
You
this.
said this
To
guy's
protect the
name is
innocents, I named
Tomlinson.
him.
Tomlin, yep.
Because he was pretty much
Tomlin, okay.
He's the guy that you met at the dock who was signing. He's
Oh,
he's the
yeah.
half
He
elf.
didn't get
Yeah.
it, so I was
Okay.
like,
Yep, so I
Sorry.
invited him to sit by the hammock, and then I'll
We
probably
named the useless
I'll cook
cart
some
pusher
food
at
while I
work.
tell him my backstory,
Okay.
and then he'll
Cart.
get to
No,
That'd
Like-
be funny though.
All right.
taste
Okay.
it
it's
firsthand.
terrible.
So,
We named him Lionel.
okay.
Lionel
So,
Richie.
Caleb, this would be.
Lionel.
So, all right. Shh. We're gonna
Charlie Brown.
change this a little bit. Okay. So this would be the part where you actually get to talk and explain, or at least tell me, and then I know it's not completely out, but your story of like so. We're gonna role play a little bit if you're okay, with that. So, Tomlin's very interested. He sits down.
Right
Um,
there.
do it
He, sits,
yourself.
he moves a barrel over and he sits
I'm
down
saying.
and he just kind of sits there and watches you cook and leans back a little bit going,
Yes.
Well, you see, I don't actually truly know who my father or mother is. Actually, my earliest memories was cooking on a ship that was essentially a restaurant in of itself.
interesting.
Yes.
So no knowledge of who your parents are,
No.
raised on a mysterious ship?
Indeed.
Any specifics about the ship?
Well, it's very grand.
Ah. Well, as you know, there are many grand ships here on the sea.
Indeed, you may have
And-
even heard of it.
Oh, does the ship have a name?
You sent it, right? What
I mean,
was
you
it
can
from?
make up the name. That doesn't hurt.
Oh.
Can you? The Great Santiana. He didn't see anything.
Snap your finger in it.
It grazed across my knuckles, like 2 of them. I like that song.
I don't have a good ship name for the giant restaurant. That
That's
is
a
a
great,
ship.
that's a great reference.
I will leave that for DM's discretion.
They made a skin for it in Smite for Raw. It's called Doodle Bob Raw.
Do you remember what was that show we watched? That
Yeah,
was that where
That does
okay,
not sound satisfying.
the girl was like a mutant. Do you remember that?
I want to say Lupo, but it's not. It's
Luca? No.
no.
What is it?
It was
So-
a weird show on Disney Plus where a girl's mutated into a variety of
Like a
animals.
tiger.
It was a tiger.
Yeah.
So,
We'll figure it out later.
But
the ship is just called the Grand Shanty.
Okay.
The Grand
Well, the name
Shanty.
of this restaurant is the Grand Shanty. Have you,
Fancy
by any
cakes.
chance, heard of it?
I've heard tales of said ship. It's said to be a great
I need to use
floating
this.
tavern on the ship, on the sea.
Indeed, it is almost mystical of
Just-
sorts.
I know.
Cooking the shack.
something along the lines of ghost pirates running it, possibly
Yes,
even.
indeed. In fact, the captain himself, no one knows his name, but he is simply referred to as the Ghost.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
He taught me everything I know about cooking.
Terrible transition. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Me as well.
Stunk. Oh yeah.
Especially since we're doing backstory with Caleb.
I'm trying to listen, even though I'm not
Backstory is
there.
important.
So mine wasn't. I'm kidding.
I don't.
It
I'm
was.
We just skipped yours.
We're going to get to yours, I promise.
That's
Don't
true.
worry, it will come back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will.
It'll come
But
back to
yes,
haunt
the
us
Ghost taught
like
me
a
everything I
ghosty
need
turd.
to know
Like that
about
old-
cooking and how to
He's
be
like,
a
oh,
legendary
it'll
chef.
come back. What? Oh no.
Interesting.
She's gonna Jesus lizard across the water when she hears of where you're at.
Well,
Probably. That'd be the fastest.
I can actually do that.
Okay. Back to the story.
right. Well, maybe we'll be able to hope. Well, there's always a great chance that we'll run across this ship on the seas.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. I
Oh,
pray
boy. There you go.
not.
Well, I mean, if the tides are in our favor, I sure hope we do not. But at the same time, I heard that they do have some legendary drinks aboard that ship.
Yes, but if Ghost is perhaps to see me again, he may want to take me back because, well,
You're a
I did
crossed lover.
enjoy being a chef for him in my early days, but as I grew older, I desired my own freedom and independence more, so I'm a bit of a runaway from the restaurant.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yes, indeed.
Like
Hopefully
I
he can be understanding.
Well, I mean,
Bruh.
a pirate like himself has got to enjoy the adventure like the rest of us.
Maybe, but I was indeed his private chef. If
Ah.
I do so see myself.
That is true.
Drink more water.
Well, if you are as good as you say you or claim to be, I'm sure the mates will be very, very pleased and well fed, as well as happy.
Indeed. In
Happy
fact,
and jolly.
alas, this meal is ready already. Would
Ah.
you like to try a little bit?
Sure, absolutely.
So I've prepared him some cooked dragon meat with devil leaf seasoning on it. Very
Ooh.
exotic.
That's
Meal.
awesome.
So I give him a plate. I don't have a plate.
That
Oh,
sounds
and
like marijuana meat.
rice on the side.
So he kind of looks down at it and goes, "This looks very appetizing."
Indeed.
It's not tall
Give it
enough.
a try.
I know.
And so he kind of he bends down, or he takes the plate in one hand, takes his other hand, he grabs a little bit of the meat and kind of picks it into his mouth.
Yeah.
He tastes and he goes,
Then don't do it.
You
and
want a
kind of
cooking
takes,
check?
huh?
Do you want a cooking check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Not
What
one.
would that? I better not be.
he
After telling
dies.
the epic backstory.
So
poisoning.
What
I
is
am
it?
the greatest.
Oh, it's wisdom.
yes.
Straight wisdom.
So add your wisdom
Oh,
modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. And do I have advantage because I took the chef feat?
What's the chef feat say? Chef, you can increase creatures' hit die.
I guess that would be homebrew.
Yeah,
Yeah, cooking would be your own custom skill.
yeah. So it'd be your own custom. So we'll say your wisdom and plus your proficiency is what you'll add to
Okay,
your roll.
plus
Sure.
3. Okay.
Proficiency's 3 now?
Thanks.
11.
11.
I like
He
it.
looks-
See me?
He looks down at it and he kind of tastes it and he's like, you know, for having to eat the food in the taverns, as well as also being on the open sea for so long, it is nice to have something a little more from home.
Indeed. I'm glad you like it. You can
And I'm
look
pretty
forward-
sure once that you've gotten back into the practice of cooking, I'm sure that this will be excellent.
Would you roll?
Question.
11.
Legitimate
Okay.
question. If you're on the sea, would the salt from the air like destroy your taste buds? Because doesn't it like kind of destroy like your nostrils?
So it doesn't necessarily destroy it, but it would probably make things a little
Complicated to taste.
funnier tasting than normal.
If we were to eat on top deck.
pico de gallo would not taste the
But
same.
at the same, I mean, well, you're gonna be spending a lot on the deck anyways, because you'll be spending it in the open air with the salt water and everything. So, I'd say as long as like you keep things under control with, making sure that you are getting the proper vitamins and whatnot, you should be fine to counterbalance all the salt. So you'll want to be eating a lot of more acidic foods to to balance out the baseness of the salt, so you don't get scurvy.
That's what I wanted to get, but you said that there's already oranges or stuff for the crew. So
There's lots of stuff.
Yep.
I want orange juice with tequila.
Scurvy dog.
Alright, Draxios.
Garlic.
So Gohan is below deck. You've jumped into the water, jumped back on top of the ship. The crew is just kind of like, eh.
Roll our eyes,
What you
bro.
doing?
I get
Let's go. None of them are really saying anything.
You just like you're in the water.
They're
There's a mouth open, waiting for a fish.
Mainly,
to
as you're looking around, most of them are like doing chores. They're tying down. They're making sure knots are tied properly. They're making sure the deck is cleaned. Like they're just kind of working around is what the crew is mainly doing at the moment.
Alright. I'm hungry.
There's more chips in the
Carl?
kitchen.
Do I smell this?
Do you smell
Dragon
the meat?
Give me a perception check.
There are multiple plates.
I probably
Oh wow. God, not 20.
Oh yeah, no.
27.
As you
Smells.
kind of like look around for Gohan, your nostrils start to flare with a familiar smell.
That's just slurring. I want you to just crawl.
As you make your way downstairs,
All fours.
as you make your way down the
That's
steps,
what I do. If I was a druid,
you
I would
see-
turn into a spider and just go.
you make your way down the steps just as Tomlin is talking with Gohan about his cooking.
I'm gonna go down.
Grab his plate, eat it. Grab the other plate, eat it. Grab the pot.
grab the plate, eat the plate.
Grab the
Take
furnace.
a plate. Ah.
Consume furnace.
Yes.
Would you care for a plate?
What is it?
Why, it's dragon meat with your friend.
You
Your
cook
favorite
dragon meat.
snack.
So
Yes,
the first
your
guy
favorite.
you meet on the ship, you're like dragon meat.
Megan.
Yes.
I'm like,
To show off. Just
You know,
Just
and
a
they're
different
like
ass.
average.
that was a little
This is too gamey.
I'm like, it's not fish, but I guess.
Grab a butt.
so
Grab
I
it. Thingy.
give him
It is not an aquatic dragon. It's more like a mammal. It can burrow.
exactly.
Or a chicken, because it lays eggs.
Spiders burrow. Are they mammals?
Do I have to make
They
another
could be.
cooking check, or is that
No.
for the?
No, that was it's like
They lay flipping eggs.
you're
bro.
good.
Okay.
Draxios has had your cooking before.
Indeed, he likes spice.
Sugar.
So as you grab a plate and sit down,
Ooh, sit down.
Tomlin looks at you and goes, "Ah, and you, my fine fellow of the sea."
You heal 1d8.
Wow.
1d8 temporary.
I'm not at full health for some reason, so.
We all rested.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
did.
got the benefits of a long rest.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember? We slept around the dead bodies. Like a nest.
Okay then.
Tomlin looks down at you and goes,
If
"So,
you bite.
Don't do that.
so, what's your story?"
These nuts.
I've written them on my
He said it's fish.
I'm a fish.
I'm a fish.
Well, we all
Oh,
like
fish.
fish. I mean, we're on the sea. We're going to be eating a lot of fish, so I hope the crew would like fish.
Sashimi.
Because salted pork only goes so far.
Have you tried salted fish?
It is nasty.
Ooh,
Unless it's smoked salmon, then
I
it's fine.
eat fish. I've ate fish with barbecue sauce, barbecued fish before. Sounds weird, was pretty dang good.
Okay. I was like, oh, how was it?
Catfish, yeah.
No.
I had catfish before I came here.
Oh,
Cajun
catfish.
catfish, actually.
And hush puppy.
No, there was no hush puppy.
Oh,
sadly.
sad day.
Sad day.
But there was seasoned fries.
That's what you should
That's
make.
okay. All
Where
right.
did you
That's what
get
we should
this?
have
Minor
next time. We should have
acceptable.
catfish and
Dr.
hush
Phil's
puppies.
catfish.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that Dr. Phil's.
I was told it was
I
trash,
seriously
but I'm gonna try
thought
it now.
that was like a Italian like.
I thought it was a tackle box drop.
Nope, Dr. Phil, get the Cajun catfish. Regular catfish, okay. Cajun catfish.
I know where to go for my 25th birthday. Or later.
20.
Or Monday. Yeah, I prefer people to buy it.
25th.
I
I'm
literally
gonna charge
had
my fucking next week.
25th.
I literally had a friend that go in there when they were fully open. Nobody was
like
there.
12
No
staff.
staff.
I have
But
no
then-
idea how he stays in business, to be honest, because he never has anyone in there.
Exactly.
Well, he actually, I think, has.
Yo.
No, he also cooks other food, but not for his restaurant. He cooks it for the jail. I think he's got the jail contract.
In
Oh,
Waynesville?
Yeah.
well,
I think
that
so.
makes sense. I was about to say because
I'm fine.
I was like positive there's some money laundering going on there because I knew for a
True.
fact just how dead of a business it is.
Yeah, I've never
It's
seen
just
more
a
than
thing.
like 2 other people in there at a time. But anywho,
Yes. Sorry.
Must not be booming like us cafe over here.
What is your backstory?
I don't know where to begin with this because this is really long after we talked about it.
When you were a baby.
You were a guppy.
I guess just start at the beginning. That's what I did.
I was a tadpole in my dad's balls. No.
Those are called
It makes
Aren't we all?
Was but a tadpole.
Twas but a spoon.
Well, I guess
In the bars of life.
because I'm from the northern sea
There's
area,
only
right?
two of
What's
us
it called?
girls in here. What
The lucid depths.
Yes.
Ugh.
I
I
don't
guess
want
I went into a time
you were
warp.
the fastest swimmer back then.
to. I
You
was
were-
the fastest swimmer.
you were
And I
trained
kept
for the
the
Olympics.
fastest
Yeah,
swimmer.
exactly.
So, I don't want to talk in his voice the whole time because this is long.
You don't have.
Yeah. But I need to.
Alright.
Role play!
Alright,
Yeah.
I like it.
Roll time.
I gotta power up.
I know I'm time to go. What?
Oh, vocal
Oh,
exercises.
got my ear.
Okay. Concentrate.
Lucid depths. I was.
You're kidnapped.
No, I was not kidnapped.
I kidnapped someone.
It's hard to talk about. I'm not a full sea elf, as you can tell. So. What?
One of the crew members was.
You're okay.
Oh.
Because of Dylan's hellacious vocal.
What?
That's gonna be
Doctor,
really loud on the mic later.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna need
It's
a
gonna be
warning on the screen. Like,
You're gonna-
warning.
that wasn't
It's too
that.
I'm
loud.
gonna upload it. Aren't you gonna
Crystal,
watch
you
it? He's
okay?
going, yeah.
You should put like literally.
Is she okay?
Do you know how to put like slides and
Yeah, I
stuff in?
do.
So,
Crystal,
like
you
right
okay?
before it be like headphone warning and blinking
Okay.
lights, make it
Cool.
look terrible.
Like, so make it shake.
I mean, it's not gonna happen in the raw video, but the edited one maybe.
But
I'm gonna listen to it and be like,
I might have to edit that one out.
except for him screaming what?
No, that
and then
part's
just cut that
no,
part.
that part's gonna go out.
No.
While my mother was giving birth, she went,
It's because my leg got
Chips on you.
caught.
She's now link.
Keep your
All she says is hiya.
and yeah.
have you seen the How to Play a Barbarian comic? And that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Alright. I was like, we have a lot that we could possibly do tonight.
I'm trying to.
Then shut your mouth. I'm sorry.
it's really.
Sorry.
I was pretty much left alone the whole time. Because I was a half-breed. They killed my mom.
I'm not there, but.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It made me watch.
Killed her.
And it was like nothing but the scraps that nobody wanted. I'm sounding like a super edgy person now.
That's fine.
It's D&D. No.
You could have the berserk backstory where it's like, I was born. My mother hung. From
Well,
the
my mother.
gallows.
Jeez.
That's literally his backstory.
Popped out of it.
Like
she got, and then.
That's what I thought. Like.
no, Berserk's backstory is horrible.
All right.
No, watch it.
But, anywho.
Anywho.
So, never to know my dad because obviously you can't breathe underwater because he's a human. So, I.
Why are you? No.
I'm sorry.
Be quiet. Make fun of him.
Oh, I'm gonna mess with him and his too. I'm gonna be like, can't wait to see you get your head cut off.
Whoa.
No! It's like, you added, he can't breathe underwater because he's a human. So I was like, well, how did it work with your mom? Was he just holding his breath?
Sea elves can breathe air too.
He's currently on the air.
I know! It's such a funny thought!
Just underwater. I'm like, that fish.
Humans ever since spawn.
Question.
That's the most human thing I've heard.
Yeah, like I want
Half
frick
man,
that.
half fish. Would you rather have sex with a top half fish or bottom half fish? With the
no.
other half being human on top and the other half
No.
being human on bottom.
That could be a fish face.
Oh.
You got a purr mouth.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
But, yes. And because I didn't gain any electric energy that they use, or ice, I was pretty much ostracized. And I got tired of it. And left. After almost killing. One would say, I guess, a bully. I hate bullies! I will not stand for it!
Oh my gosh.
Adding in Pumbaa as a backstory now.
Crusade against the bully!
Bruh.
So I've had to fend for myself ever since I was a small child.
Small fry.
Small.
Because that's a fish term.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like you and Captain Hawks have a lot in common.
You making me best friends.
Together we'll be fish and chips.
Not here to steal my job, are you?
What is your job? Because I wasn't here when you said it.
Well, as first mate.
Wow. Probably not. I don't feel like there's supposed to be jobs here.
Well, I mean, there's the lower members of the crew. There's your friend seems to be a quite fine cook.
See.
So that's probably where we'll keep him.
What's
But
up,
you know,
Jeff?
there's a few other things here and there that need to be around the ship. I'm sure Captain Hawks would love to dish out. We're looking for a quartermaster or a bosun, as some of you may know him as. And there's a few other here. We're looking for a possible mage who's willing to fix the ship every once in a while, possibly even add some magic to our weapons. And then of course we'll just need normal people around. We might even need a doctor. You never know.
Yes.
Bad things happen to people out here along the sea, and you know,
I got bad
People get hurt.
halitosis.
Indeed.
You could be.
I don't have any
I'm like,
healing spells really. I'm
I
mostly
don't.
damage.
I've never been on a ship. I've
Healing.
always just
I'm not
navigated
already-
underwater.
Okay.
So I don't know. I can find. I know almost where I'm at in the sea, though. Wherever it is.
I have not taken a level in bard.
Especially with
That's my next level.
the sky.
Well, then maybe you could help us. Back in the map, back is the map, and Captain Hawks and I, we know a few of the islands, but a couple of them are strange to us. I'm sure you know just as well as I that that the islands are rather mysterious. Certain things happen on them, and if I'm sure, well, Captain Hawks has already told you about what we're looking for. And the islands are not always, let's just say, the safest for some people like us. Now, we of course are going to have to make berth every once in a while, just so that we can...
B-E-R-T-H.
Yes. Just so that we can regather supplies and possibly make repairs. And being of the ocean, you know that there are some creatures in the depths that are not always a liking to us, and even though we are, what you say,
I
not...
just thought of something. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, yes.
That made me think of a out of story.
Oh, okay.
The sea elves kind of made me think of the people from Aquaman, the Reef.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they are. If you've watched Aquaman, the first one.
I've never seen Aquaman.
It's
They're
actually
not as primitive
Something
as
hit
the
my toe.
trench, but
Yeah.
yeah. They're similar
found
to it.
Yeah, that's what it made me think.
It's mine
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I just instantly thought of it. I was like,
It's
yes.
his die.
So,
$1. Thank you. Okay.
but, and also, even though we are not what most would consider to be a legitimate ship on the high seas, there are other ships that sail the waters. Some that may be dangerous to our kind. That blasted bard is at it again. Plays the most strangest music at the strangest times. Trying to have a serious conversation, he wants to have a jig.
And this is like,
Sounds like
cut
my
a jig,
type of
but
fellow.
I can use something. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing he'll be replaced by
But gotta
me.
love him. He's pretty good at his job. At least he keeps the crew entertained.
Indeed.
For now.
I hope that he plays the hurdy-durdy.
The hurdy-gurdy.
I mean, he's doing a pretty good job right now on that fiddle.
I heard hurdy-dirty. I was like, what's a dirty?
Hurdy-gurdy.
The hurdy-gurdy. I looked it up forever ago because I was like, what the heck is that? And I remember.
Drexius. It
Yes.
sounds like you may have a purpose.
He sounds like he stabbed.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Depends. I'm always. And it's weird. I just want to find cool things. I don't even I haven't even cared
It's
about
perfect
money.
for a navigator, though.
That's true.
We're definitely going to be finding a lot of cool things on this adventure, I hope.
I want to be cool.
There's one other thing that I found out most recently. How flammable is this place?
The ship?
Yes.
Oh
That is a horrible
Well-
question.
The ship is made of wood.
Not special wood.
No.
Not treated.
Not
It
covered
is
in gas or
no.
anything.
It's as you can look around. Yes, this would not be, and this would be a good recommendation for you, young cook. Please
Yes.
try to keep the flames to a minimum.
Oh, of course.
As you look around, he kind of points out there are gunpowder barrels down here for the cannons, and if one of those were to catch fire, as you would see, we would be, well, you not so much, but the rest of us, air breathers, as you probably call us sometimes, will probably die.
Mouth
Nothing
breathers.
issue. I know how this works.
Catch fire, walk away. Okay.
I was wondering because even though I'm from the depths, all I seem to be able to do is fire, which makes no sense to me.
Interesting. Yes.
But I have a really cool dog that I can bring out.
That would be so bad. That would be so
Outside of that, I would just say that maybe you could get your flame powers from you know about the like undersea volcanoes and geysers that's under like the mantle?
Yeah.
Like you could just be like, your blood is from so far down that it's literally under the crust of the ocean. I'm just saying, like if you didn't think about that, that's kind of cool.
No, the difference is.
Oh, he has plans, but yes.
Yeah. Father. That I don't know.
Other things too. But yeah, no flames. Now, I have heard stories, and you may be able to tell me this or not, but I've heard of a special oil that can be put on ships that can cause the ships to become both waterproof and flame retardant.
That's big words.
Fireproof.
Oh, fire. Fire bad.
Essentially allowing us to sail below the sea without having any issue.
That sounds very interesting.
That
Submarine.
sounds like artificer terms.
I like it.
I'm not there though.
Hopefully, we can
That'd be
find
really
some.
cool if we had an artificer.
Do you know what it's called?
I only know of it in stories. I've never heard of it. They say that
Sorry.
somewhere near where your people and possibly where the merfolk capital is. But
For some reason, the merfolk don't like me. But I understand.
they don't seem to like a lot of people. Neither do your people. They don't seem like the merfolk are friendly, but they seem to be very. Oh, how should I put this? They always seem to be preparing for war. I don't know if they're going to
Off-putting.
attack the surface, or if they're trying to go to war with the sea elves. They seem rather. I mean,
Sea elves are terrible.
they just seem. It's rather odd. They always seem to be preparing for war, but they never attack anyone.
You took that away from me.
But again,
It's
all
sea
the.
beast.
It may be also because they always get confused with the sirens that also run around the sea. And I'm sure you've met one of those a time or two.
I really like them.
Well, maybe you can talk to them because we lost a few guys last month.
One girl, one two.
It wasn't pretty. They kind of their singing is very nice.
Yes.
But their dietary
They
is delicious.
don't. They're not very kind to men.
What
That's
about
because you
women?
can't breathe underwater.
That's a
Hey
possibility.
girl.
Maybe that's something we also should maybe consider. But again, like I said, if we find this special oil, then we should be able to sink below the depths and be able to sail and breathe no problem.
Yes. It sounds like a good priority.
Sounds magical.
And it's just us two again.
Yeah.
I have like no
Well,
connections to
all
any
right,
of you
yeah,
guys.
Good.
Except
So,
Jaxie.
all right, as the
I had one last
I saved
question
him.
for him.
as the night,
He
you
has
know,
another
I
question.
had one
Oh,
last
yes.
question for it was Draxus. Draxus. The
Yes.
father's human, right?
I mean, I'm not full sea elf, so I'd only assume.
Only men
She-
would want to frick a fish. To be honest.
Are you a mermaid?
Shuck.
So I
Distant
asked him
screaming.
if he was a mermaid.
You're his half brother.
No. I don't have a fin when I get in the water. So.
I have two fins.
I have
no,
no tail.
so
More
compared to normal sea elves, so he has the ears of the sea elf. So they're pointed, but they also are like fin-like.
Yeah, the webbing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the webbing looking ears, and unlike other sea elves, like sea elves also have the webbed hands, and they some of them have the
fin on their
the
form.
fin on their forearm and on their calf. But merfolk are like you definitely are able to tell they generally like they're not always blue skinned. Most aquatic elves are blue skinned. Merfolk generally are a very palish kind of tone when they're in the water,
So,
just
like,
so that
they're
they can
cold.
they're kind of like so they're not they're not like translucent, but you can kind of see through them. And then, but when they come to shore, they gain more of a pigmentation.
And don't have a
so they can see, and then they don't have a tail when they're out of the water. When they're in the water, they will have a tail. When they're out of the water, they will not. And they do have, and you will see fins on their forearms, fins on their legs. So they're very similar. The only thing honestly different between a merfolk and the sea elf would be the sea elves don't have tails in the water, and the merfolk don't have the webbed ears.
Okay.
Or basically the only differences between the two of them.
And I am a very lanky human.
Yes.
Although very human.
How tall is your character?
I guess just... He's really
Alrighty.
skinny. That's what gives the illusion that he's
Okay,
really tall.
so
Size.
couple
the
inches.
other three,
A couple inches.
I'm
alright.
right here. I'm just grabbing my
The
kid.
wood
Well, okay. So the other three,
Yes.
you make your way to the western part of town. You make it to the old church, and just as Sir Evan has described. And as you make your way there, you see a small graveyard off to the right-hand side of the church building. As you get a little closer up to the church, you notice that it is a run-down, visible weathering and damage. A few boarded planks are missing. As you kind of look, a couple of the thatch work and the shingles are missing from the roof. The old belfry seems to also be very weathered and decay. And as you kind of look through a couple of the blinds, like you can see that the bell inside the belfry is even rusted over and probably has not been rung for a very, very long time.
I like this aesthetic.
And as you also kind of walk through towards the graveyard, you notice that the headstones have also not been well kept up, and the grass has not been cut probably for months, if not even a year.
And what was
Fireball, I'm
this?
kidding.
Oh jeez, do not burn the church! And our goal was to fix it up or to investigate
To
the...
investigate the weirdos.
Let's investigate the weirdos then.
I think
There are strange people.
I guess I'll... Do you want to check the outside and I check the inside?
Oh my gosh.
I check the inside.
I think we could just walk around together.
Do you have
Yeah,
your
but you can't make
incense
that on a
sticks?
flag.
I
It's,
do.
like, really
I have my
hard for that
sensor.
time. That's
I'll
still
check out
cool,
my
though.
sensor and do the incense and take out my holy symbol and pray.
Is my compass
Sure.
vibrating or anything? Moving around? Nothing? Okay.
I have my own sensor as I pull out my boar's head pipe. I smoke it up and go to
So-
church.
So you're going into the church?
Go into the church.
Okay.
Stars and stripes, Jordan.
So how are you? So how are you entering the church?
I am.
Are you just barging in? Are you trying to sneak in?
I can't sneak. Or I mean I can, but I probably should.
I will sneak.
Okay. So as you kind of creep up to the doorway, I will need you to give me a stealth check.
Fine, okay.
So this would be a group roll. So
I'm at disadvantage.
yes.
Well, yeah, you dink. Blinkus.
So we all have to roll
Yep.
one?
All
So I got
rolling
a
a
six.
stealth check. Yep. Okay.
Wow.
We'll see if theirs both pass, then you'll be fine.
I have a 19.
You better. Well,
Isaac wasn't happy with that picture that ended up only taking him like 5 minutes, so he just spent the last hour and a half making this instead. Look at that.
Okay, tell your brother I love him now, because that's
He just spent the last hour and a half
How
making
did-
that.
does he do digital art?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He needs
Yeah,
to teach
he
me.
does.
I rolled a nat one.
I have a 19.
Oh, cancellation!
So
What'd
we
you
both.
I got a 6.
Well,
So-
you guys failed.
Alright, so
Even though I got. Oh,
I did
Yeah.
this.
probably shouldn't do
I
that.
rolled 2.
yeah.
You should
I'm not
probably ask for a
Okay.
dice tower.
Well, you guys had to beat 11, so but that's okay. Alright, so as
Well, if
you
you average out. So
Yeah.
we got 7.
yes,
okay.
but out of the 3, I needed 2 passes and your 1 fail. And you have 2 fails and 1 pass.
So we're gonna be freaking fine.
Okay,
fine.
so as
That's
you as you get closer to the door, and you step on a plank, there was a loud screech and crack of the wood, and as you stick your head in the door, you see in the room 8 cloaked figures,
Oh no.
and one of them, and they're all kind of just standing there, and 7 of them are facing one direction, one of them is facing towards the door, and the one facing the door just kind of raises his head up and locks eyes with you.
Care for a swig of my mushrooms? I pull. Wait. I'd be like, we're just passing by. We'll leave. Next. Turn around. I turn around and walk away. Turn around and walk away. I pull them with me. Turn around and walk away.
Okay.
Yes! Evan!
What did we just get ourselves into?
I'm walking away.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, we're walking.
So you two are walking away.
We're gonna try to walk away.
Okay. So Evan, you walk into the church, or are you standing in the doorway?
Like an idiot.
Kind of like.
Halt! I'm standing there
in
like,
the doorway. What are you doing?
halt!
The
Yeah,
one
I
just
live.
kind of looks up at you and goes, "State your business here."
Trespassing.
Committing crimes!
I go where the light commands.
The light
Son.
is not welcome here.
Clearly.
Leave now,
No.
or face the wrath of God.
What do you think the light is?
I mean, there's multiple gods in this.
Oh. That's right.
Here.
Let's not
Gonna say
face the wrath of God in this school.
I already left. I'm 10 feet away from y'all.
You said there's 8 of them?
Yes.
Why don't you talk to them first before you freaking let loose? Or whatever the
I
frick.
think he's
I
about to
wanna
get us in
question
some
them.
crap because there's 8 of them.
Only have 31 HP.
I want to
and that's my max
question
HP. Yeah.
Well,
Mine's
we
32.
are in role playing mode here, Jordan. You just have to talk, not say I want to quit.
No,
Okay.
no.
No,
Like,
second.
this is Jordan talking to
Okay.
Jordan. I want
Okay.
to talk to them.
Jordan talking to Jordan. I knew it! Settle that.
What god do you serve?
Not yours, obviously.
Oh, there's some sass in here. Wait, what'd you say?
These nuts.
You stupid.
Burn.
Our God is one of darkness and life. If you
So
are not
necromancy.
here to pledge allegiance,
Dark and light.
then you have 2 options. You
I
can
guess
either
that's
stay and help with the ritual, or you can leave with your life.
What if I don't want to live
We're
anymore?
not, we shouldn't leave. We should deal with
I'm already gone. I'm 20 feet away. No kidding.
it. 20 feet is not that far.
It's not because I'm like trying to quietly.
Okay.
I'm not in this conversation, so can I go behind the building? I look through the window. The other side.
You can try.
I want to try.
Cloak figure, give me your name.
Sneak.
Give me thy name.
Give thy name.
I'm just gonna walk away.
My name is not your concern.
It truly is.
Bang.
None ya. None ya.
So
None ya
if
business.
you two are trying to sneak around, you
I'm not
can-
sneaking around. I'm just walking
you
away.
get- okay.
I'm just kind of walking
Roll an 8.
towards the entrance. I'm kind of on the stairway of the church now.
Okay.
Whatever I ate today is not giving me the vibes. I rolled really low for my sneak. So I'm just clumsing around to look through the window.
Okay. As you kind of sneak your head through the window, or try to look through one of the windows on the outside, you step on a twig that's outside, and it makes a scratch. And then as you make it, one of the other figures standing there looks directly at the window as you duck down real quickly.
I quietly duck down.
Well, you quickly duck down.
Can I insert Homer Simpson screaming noise?
My name is not any concern of yours, knight.
What did he just drag us into?
I am a knight. I am more than just a knight.
Your armor.
You'll give me.
If you're here to intimidate us, others like your kind have tried in ages past.
To the vampires. Okay.
Is he just gonna keep talking?
Until you leave. Or fight.
You're the one talking to him.
No, I
asked
want
you
him to keep talking.
He asked you to leave.
I'm saying no, I'm not leaving.
Man.
I'm wanting to know their business. What are they doing?
That is none of your concern.
You can help with the ritual, and it's not in a way you think.
You do not belong here.
Neither do you.
Neither do you.
That is irrelevant.
And
You
your
don't
business
belong
being
here.
and you being here is irrelevant too.
Jordan, what are you doing?
Leave.
Are you trying to fight them, or are you trying to?
Our business is our own. You have interrupted us.
Can I see what they're doing?
Get closer.
You can try. Give me a perception check.
Come a bit. Okay. I'm rolling low today. That's the long
17.
within my favor.
They appear to be performing some sort of ritual.
Okay.
Okay. Does it look evil?
Well,
Well,
they just told you what
It's
god they served.
the church is
They
pretty
didn't say
dark.
specific.
There's no light sources per se. You're in the middle of an old, dark, decrepit church building.
Fair enough. Okay. I think what I would like to do. How far is he from me?
At this point, so the church is roughly, I'd say 50 feet long and about 30 feet wide. So from where you are to him, about 40-45 feet.
Okay. I'd like to walk forward 10 feet.
Okay.
What is it? Does he do anything?
As he does, he just kind of looks up and nods his head to the ones in the back, and two other hooded figures turn around and face you.
Okay. Fair enough.
What did you just get us into?
Not a lot. Probably. You know,
Oh god.
it's okay.
What
As they turn, can I go to grab my javelin?
Yeah, you can.
I think that's all.
Oh goodness.
So how? I said 30, right?
He's gonna fight him.
Took you long enough. I think my shirt either shrunk or I have gained weight. Because this thing was large. Now it's not.
You got the messages about the workouts I sent you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I've just been too tired and too lazy to do them.
And there's a
So
window.
I would have been starting this week, but I got sick.
I think I'll do it Monday, since I have Monday and Tuesday off. And then try to work it from there. Sorry, I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna do it when I'm not having diarrhea anymore.
That makes sense, because the last thing you want to do is do a squat and then.
where'd he go?
There he goes.
There he is.
Besides, losing a lot of fluids and a lot of nutrition from your body causes you to be extremely tired. So please be nutrition and hydrated before you do anything. Heavy lifting.
I'm technically not supposed to go into work tomorrow, but I'm going to anyway. Because they didn't want me going in to work for 48 hours.
Well, take the advantage. Don't go for 48. You'll need all the rest you need. Trust me.
I've been cooped up for like 3 days in bed, so...
Are they willing to have you back tomorrow?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Don't push yourself. This is some dope music.
Something I would.
You just need one more.
Yeah, I got one. Okay, so I'll grab my javelin. As I grab it, will that be a surprise attack or not so much?
We're gonna roll initiative and see, because you drawing a javelin is definitely gonna cause them to do something.
Well, I was gonna say, like, as I'm going to touch the javelin, I'm casting Divine Favor as a bonus action, so I'm radiating my paladin.
Oh yeah,
energy
no,
through
then
it.
that's definitely gonna cause them to do something.
Uh-oh. He's using light to kill him.
Alright.
You start mode here.
Oh yeah, I'm probably going first.
I'm definitely not.
Come on, Pin. Alright, let me get their things going.
Wait, so are we rolling? We're in rolling initiative.
Yes, we are gonna roll initiative.
I already
So
did.
does that count?
I know it's
It's gonna have to, because I already
No, because I'll just roll a die.
what
I guess it can count. I don't want it to though.
It shall.
I just kind of dropped it.
It's there.
Theirs is okay. Cool.
Oh, did the movie already come out? Oh, it did.
Who?
The second Venom movie.
Yeah,
it
I did.
came
My
out.
dad's going to watch it tonight.
It's on the Disney Plus.
No, that's not a Disney movie.
Oh,
It's
no.
a Sony movie. Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man properties.
Yep.
I knew that part.
I went and saw it last night.
I
Was
guess.
it good?
Oh, fantastic.
Was it better than the first one?
If you liked the first one, yes.
Okay, well I did like the first
What?
one.
Should I go
Paladin
for
of
Catfish or should I
Spores.
watch the movie?
That's weird. How did that? Paladin of Spores?
I don't have that much money. I
No.
do, but I have bills to pay. If there's no
I
money.
got bills. I
Hey!
gotta pay. Oh, I work every day.
Alright. Okay.
It feels like I gotta work every freaking day.
Alright, Thulna, what'd you roll?
18.
43.
Okay.
What? How do all that high?
Evan, what'd you roll?
1 plus 4.
modifiers.
5.
5. Okay. Laura, are you in this or are you staying outside?
Why did
I rolled 20.
Okay.
Dagnabbit.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to be in
I
it
was going
just
to
in
be
case.
king.
I'm gonna have to be in it if someone's downed. I only have one form of healing spell.
I have several. I mean, I have a handful. Sorry. Oh, do you like my wallpaper? It's for you. It's for you. Add more. In case I read it too long.
Alright. And then that's.
Wait. Let me get a different wallpaper. My eyes just went cross-eyed for a second. Let's do What are you laughing at? You a pug?
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
That's right. You tell him, Dwight. Alright.
You sound like you're 6 for a second. I did that joke.
Alrighty. So, okay, so Laura, you watch Evan walk in. And he reaches back for his javelin, and this divine energy lights up on the back of his javelin. What are you doing?
Pokes him in the butt.
Focus in the butt.
Poke him in the butt.
Right in the butthole. Beehole.
10,000 years of death.
I'm going to strangle this guy.
No.
Killing them was the right thing to do.
Killing them.
I'm talking about you.
She's gonna poke you in the butt.
I like how our
I guess I can
holy man
do.
is killing them as the solution.
They're evil.
Brandon
You
says
don't know
yes.
that.
I do know
Magic
that.
How
missile.
do you?
The cloaked figures of the church.
So? Maybe they just have very long priest robes. Maybe they're just the Pope, but they like the color black more than white.
Do I have to roll attack for that? Correct.
No, it auto hits. I just need
Now
to know.
I'm in some sort
I just need to know who you're hitting.
Are you magic missiling them?
Yep.
Through the windows?
No, she's in the
Through the
doorway.
Oh. Who's outside?
Thora.
yeah.
Because I was trying to be.
Through the window. Through the wall.
Through the wall.
These three. The two middle and the figure.
Okay.
The main one, even though they're all the same.
Okay, so roll me damage on the first one.
Whew. Max is 5 damage.
Keep rolling. It's
On the
3
first one.
d4.
Here we
Roll.
go.
5 damage on the second one. 5 damage on the third one.
She's got weighted d4s.
No, I was rolling because this one went sideways and it was bouncing between a 3 and a 1, so I didn't count that.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Better wallpaper?
they have a charger.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
they have an anime charger. I've seen
Alrighty.
people like a
Oh, the Sailor Moon one.
Okay,
That's my
Thulna, it's your turn.
in Rolla.
So as you you stare into the
Yeah,
window, you see
like a Dodge Charger.
Evan reach back
It's
and
super
grab
animated up.
his javelin, start to glow with energy, and then you just see these magical lights and darts just appear out of nowhere and go into 3 of the figures' bodies.
I'm very sad because I'm almost Boruto's
I-
not done, but I'm almost caught up to where they're at in
I
the
sit
anime now.
there with the wall
I don't know
face.
what anime to watch now. And I was thinking
Yes, it's just me.
And I pull out my knife.
Demon
And I
Slayer
pull out my
sounds
longbow.
cool.
Okay.
And I
Or
aim
Fairy
to the
Tale.
window.
Okay.
And aim at one. I
This
will
Fairy
aim
Tale
at this one.
told
Okay.
was really good.
Oh wait. Sure, this one.
Okay.
And I'll use my longbow.
Yes,
Well,
don't
it's
use that
like 4 clothes,
pistol
is it?
until I can fix it.
Yeah. 23.
23 hits.
Because I was just looking at the stuff on Hulu. Because I'm almost caught up to Boruto's. It's not done. though.
11 piercing damage. Excuse you.
No.
Okay. Whoa! My
I would do that.
Okay.
my
Alright. Anything else, Thulna?
You ever see that commercial where the guy's got shag carpet in
Oh,
his
let me see,
shower
that's-
and he's like rubbing his face
The Hunter's
on
Mark
it?
is a bonus action, yes?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I will use that. Hunter's Mark!
Oh, that's cool. I have Hunter's Mark too.
Alright. Who are you marking?
This is not a statue.
No.
That's the one she already hit.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm about to break it. There we go.
Well, that wouldn't break it, but it's okay.
I'm scared. I break things.
Alright, okay. Alright, so figure 6, the one that you hit, is gonna look, he's gonna and then out of it he's
He
gonna
is
open
pissed.
out of his robe, he's gonna open up his robes, and he's going to open up to it with a heavy crossbow. And he's
I make
going
a
to point it straight at you.
Yeah.
At who?
At me.
At Thulna.
Ulma?
And does a 7 hit.
No.
Alright, so he shoots,
I think
and
it's,
it just lodges straight into the wall next to you.
You're like,
I'm pretty sure it's
Panic noises.
impossible to hit somebody with a 7.
It is.
It is. You just
Well,
know a
you
level
never know.
1 wizard.
Alright.
I'm sure base humans with nothing have an AC of like
8.
yeah.
Common sense of 8.
alrighty.
Armor class of 8.
The first one is going to.
First one.
Yep. He's going to step up. He's going to move up to.
And he's gonna touch you on the breastplate.
And he's going to reach under his belt and he's going to bring out his mace as he walks towards you. And he's going to take 2 attacks at
That's
you.
amazing.
These cloaks sound pretty dope. Unless they're super strong.
We probably should have grabbed
Alright,
the
so
others.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. 9,
See,
10,
they
11,
suck.
12,
Your
13. That's a
19
13 hit.
No.
Okay.
What's your AC?
19.
Okay.
Hey, you guessed it, right? Congratulations, that's it. You get a cheesecake, because I'm not going to eat the rest of that. I only had like 2 of them.
Eat the cheesecakes.
Cheesecake.
Is it a variety cheesecake?
It is a variety cheesecake.
Is there a blueberry piece?
There's a
Then
raspberry piece.
the figure,
Close enough.
I like the raspberry one, that's why I picked it.
the main hooded figure, is
So,
also going to
Emily, the
look
girl that
straight
made
at
those
you,
cookies,
Evan.
Always brings
The one with
food
the
like
honey
that
mark?
for everyone.
Yes.
She brought cheesecake one time before Jordan started playing, like a big variety cheesecake.
And he's going to look
So
at
good.
you,
Was it from scratch?
and he's going to start raising
Had, like,
his hands,
Okay.
12 pieces
and
on
he's
it,
going
though.
to
It
start
was a big
enchant.
toy
He's
one.
going to start saying something
We all got 2
um,
pieces.
in a language.
What language?
These nuts.
What languages do you speak?
Nuts of these.
Is it going to be one I don't
I
understand?
don't know. What languages do you speak? I have one in my head that I'm going to use.
Speak. Common, Elvish, and Celestial.
Okay.
Cool. He's speaking fish.
It's in a language that you do not understand.
Blah, 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 blah.
And he starts waving his hands, and you see this purple and red energy kind of just start sparkling from his hands. And I'm going to need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, good sir.
Where's...
Probably not gonna be too good.
No, wisdom is
Isn't that-
not terrible for him, I don't think.
Well, I rolled low. 5.
5. Alright, so.
Fantastic.
His worst stat should be his intelligence.
Correct.
Yeah, my lowest is my intelligence. It's a 0. I did not-
We can tell.
I think we did this last time and I didn't have one.
That should hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the ones that have like nuts of steel. The monks. There's these monks that
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, karate chopping themselves in the nuts and
Oh,
having people
wait.
kick them.
It's supposed to be like a
Oh.
like
Come on.
body
Because it's the
hurt,
w-
don't hurt.
it's- Yeah, it's because it's the weakest part of the body, so they believe it.
On the contrary,
Wait,
the
is it a
weakest part
charm?
is the ankles.
No.
Not to
It's
a
not
man.
a charm.
Ever twist your ankle? Ever
I'm-
sprung an ankle?
I've rolled my ankle playing basketball and still played.
I am a weak man.
There it is. Okay, it's the gray one. Okay.
It's just all bad words, isn't it?
So he is casting a spell on you, and you are now currently
Well, I've seen gay
paralyzed.
like 8 times. So.
Oh, great.
What does that mean?
So paralyzed creature is incapacitated. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and any hit that hits is a critical hit.
Oh, old person.
Okay. It is whole person.
Oh, look at me spouting off random knowledge.
All right.
Shut the frick up.
Oh,
Can I end that?
Nope.
You can.
This is where you get
do-
your head cut off.
You can do the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay. But other than that, I can't do anything.
You are paralyzed. Yep. You are considered paralyzed.
Okay.
So you are incapacitated. So you can't move. You can't speak. You fail strength and dex saves.
Right now, like, oh,
And
no.
yep. All right.
The main persons are down.
Okay. Figure 2 is going to come up with you with his mace, and his first attack is going to be a 19 plus 4 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and we'll roll the next one as well. That is a 12 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, so the first one is going to be a critical hit.
Mm.
So that is going to be
Your health isn't.
6,
Species
7,
of-
8, 9, 10. So that's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage, good sir. On this critical hit.
But 10 is a fourth of his health.
Okay.
Was
The
it?
the third one is gonna
Is your health really 40?
Walk up to you.
What? I'm just like guessing everything correctly.
Gonna walk up to you as well.
Why am I gonna die?
That
What?
is a 15 doesn't hit. And a
They're gonna
11
shoot
doesn't
out
hit.
the window at you.
Okay.
Critical hit to the neck.
And then
They're just giving up on
Instantly.
the
But also
fourth one
immediately. No. I was sad.
is going to again under his cloak pull out his crossbow and is going to aim at Thulna. And that is a 7, so he misses completely as well.
That's another 7.
And Evan, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I have to just roll.
Yep, because you can't move, you can't speak.
What is it? Wisdom?
Yep.
18.
18 passes. You are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, thank God!
Wow.
I want
But I can't do anything else.
Nope, that is the end of your turn, good sir.
That sucks.
Alright.
the little bees at the end of these lights
Okay.
here.
Alright.
Beads right there.
Spiring.
Okay, the
Are those earrings?
the fifth one
I don't know.
is also going to take a shot at Thulna with his crossbow. And
Try.
that is a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Get me right now.
So yeah, so he points and aims, and you just see this bolt fly through the window, and you get hit in the shoulder for 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh, tis but
You-
a scratch.
You hear like a distant old lady scream of fright.
Ah!
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 Okay. And the last thug in the back
The thug.
is going to stand right here in front of the other person. Alrighty, and now we are back to top with Lora.
Nice.
What the? Why is that
Let's
so
see.
funny? Because it went after the black
I'm
guy.
gonna do another magic missile.
Okay.
It's like, screw that black man.
Bruh.
Who are you aiming at?
You hit those two, the green and the blue, and then the main person.
Balls in your jaws.
Huh?
You hit the green and the blue, and then the main person. Before.
These guys?
It's
You
gumballs
hit these
singing
two.
it.
No.
I'm gonna hit the same 3. The 2 green ones and the main.
200,000
Okay.
likes.
Of course it
Only
did.
1,000 dislikes.
Of course it did.
Yes, yes, you can.
5 on
It's
the,
the top
main
one.
person.
Okay.
Bruh.
4 on one of them. On the lighter green.
Okay.
Oh, that was sad. And 2 on the darker green. That's not too bad.
Alrighty. Okay. Anything else, Laura?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Thulna, it is your turn.
Oh, where's my longbow gone?
I'm trying.
You are. You're doing stuff.
You're doing great. Watch me mess it up. I'm gonna say something else.
The 2, you brought along the 2 squishy people. How dare you?
No. You guys are good.
At the same person.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
I'm the white guy.
Yep. That's racist. I'm kidding. Ooh. Yeah. I do not remember all of a sudden. 7 piercing damage.
Alright, so as you draw your bow, and it's just a little bit of pain in your shoulder, but you're able to keep it up, and you launch an arrow and you just drive it straight into his arm. Like, try to shoot me, I'm gonna shoot you back.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. And it is going to be his turn to activate. He's gonna look at you like, ugh, and he's gonna attempt to reload his crossbow. He successfully does.
He's going pissed.
And he's gonna raise it, and he's gonna try to shoot at you.
Sweet.
And that is a 14 to hit.
I believe that. Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Whoa.
Your AC is 14?
My AC's 13.
Oof.
I'm squishy.
Alright, so you're gonna take 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
Not bad, not bad. Not
Okay.
bad. Not
Alright.
bad.
The Okay, the first one is gonna.
Touches your face. Ow!
He's
Heal
going
yourself.
to raise his mace and he's going to try to hit Evan again, having advantage.
Huh?
That is a nat 20.
What is the advantage?
Pack tactics.
Packed?
Pack tactics.
Okay. What did he get?
Can you stop a natural 20?
Okay.
And his second hit is a dirty 20.
What is your problem? We're in the middle of fighting.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
No!
He was the one that was-
Alright, so the critical hit is going to be 11 points of damage. And the regular hit is going to be 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
I have that
Okay.
just
Okay.
imprinted
Alright.
in my brain.
Then the
Thank you.
hooded
I need it.
figure is then going to again raise his hand.
Uh-oh.
And going to need a dex save from you, good sir.
Doctor!
We're gonna die, sir.
I mean,
Nat 20, good sir.
Alright.
Plus 4.
I like it. Alright. Okay, so as you look, you see his hand raise, and as you've recognized the spell, you've seen it before, you just step out of the way as a straight line of radiant energy just comes crashing right to the ground where you were standing.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. The second is going to hit with his mace again. That is a... I keep okay. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. And the next one is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
wow.
Alright, and then, let's see, where's number 4? Okay, number 4 is going to attempt to reload his heavy crossbow. He does not successfully do it, and so that's also going to be his
I know.
action.
That's my favorite song.
And then it is going to be Evan's turn.
Okay.
Please.
So, as I was saying,
Enough with the balls in your
I'm gonna
mouth.
hit. So I have a javelin.
Yep.
I pull out from the back. It's glowing. I'm gonna hit the guy who just did a lot of damage to me.
Okay.
So who got the 2 20s?
Well, so when you were paralyzed, they were automatically critical
No,
hits. is what I'm saying.
the one you said you had pack tactics.
They all have pack tactics. But they all have
Okay.
advantage on you.
Let's go with the blue one.
Okay.
Okay.
Why's it gotta be blue?
Why can't it be
I'm
green?
gonna try to hit him.
It's like none of the ones in front of you look damaged at all.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
No, they're perfectly fine.
13.
A 13 hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Surprised by that.
No,
Lake.
Okay. So 2
I think the
piercing,
dies.
2 radiant,
So how much?
and so 4, and then I'm gonna spend this spell slot to
You tap the spell slot. There you go.
to smite. And are they a fiend or an undead?
No.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do. It should be just a D8. And then that's another 5. So total of 9.
You're another fag.
With 2 of it being, or with 7 of it being radiant.
Okay. Alright. Anything else, Evan?
Let's see. That was my action.
One of my favorite songs.
It has to be. Played it like nonstop for like 10 minutes now.
No. I think I'll pass.
Alright.
Don't.
Okay, so the 5th one is going to try to reload his crossbow.
You guys are gonna hear
And
me
shoot
pulling into
at
Walmart one
Fluakk.
day with blasting.
That is a... He successfully does. So that is going to be a 15 to hit, Fulna.
An 18?
A 15 to hit.
Yes, it
Management.
Okay. That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage as another bolt comes straight out the window and hits you.
Okay. I'm.
Pretty sure I met a lady really mad today too.
Okay.
It says pushing
And
carts.
number 7
Ask for a tiny cart.
is just gonna
Sounds
stand
like
there
all
and be
you
like,
use for your cart corrals right now. We don't
"You
need
can always run away."
Can I say?
And
Can I?
she was like,
Jordan,
and then she went
I would like to say one curse word.
I
Okay,
need a
you're in
small
character.
cart.
You're not
And
Olivia. You're your
I was like,
character.
sure, I can stop what I'm doing and
I-
we'll get
He's gone. You can do it.
the one up and
I
grab the
screamed
small ones.
through the hole of the window that I made. I said, "Suck my ass!" and I pulled another one. Like,
Alright, Laura, it is your turn.
that is a.
That's awesome.
I'm going to
It
point.
is.
Just imagine that it's
At
a
the
grandma
main-
saying it though.
Huh?
I'm gonna point at the main person
Okay.
and toll the dead.
Okay.
And they need a wisdom saving throw,
They do indeed.
which I'm pretty sure they're pretty good in.
Just a second.
Well, I just don't want Jordan to be mad at me when I feel like words express an absolute mood.
Alright, so that's an 11.
That does not pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we at?
We're still on Laura.
That is 9 points in necrotic damage.
Okay.
Dodecahedron.
The main person.
Dodecahedron?
Oh yeah, just a
Okay.
D20.
Anything else, Laura?
They don't know people call it dodecahedrons.
Oh wait.
Yeah, dodecahedrons.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
You guys are so silly.
Think I'm gonna try something. I'm
Okay.
gonna try a twin spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point at the blue one
Okay.
and do it on him.
What?
He needs a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna twin spell.
Oh, what's your twin spelling?
Toll the dead?
That's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. You technically can't.
Oh, I can't?
Mhm.
It says a non-self spell.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, a spell, not a cantrip. Cantrips are not.
Yeah.
They're spells, but they're not
Oh, I
spells.
didn't know that. Never mind. That's all then.
So you can regain your sorcery
is that
point.
all
Okay.
But you can twin magic missile. You can twin any of your other spells.
then? I don't recommend magic missile though because. Well,
Well, you get 6 for free.
do you?
Yeah, you twin it. Yeah. So
Well-
you shoot out 3, then you twin it, and you shoot 3 more,
No,
or you just shoot 1 more.
one more because it's just like because it already
Oh.
it's 3 separate darts.
Yeah, that's.
It says you can cast a single target non-self spell on 2 targets.
Yeah.
So you would get 5. Oh wait. No.
Because it comes with 3, and whenever you use twin spell on anything that gets more than 1 target,
Oh yeah, it
You
just
only
says
get
1 more.
one
Yeah, that's
additional.
right. Yeah, because when you do it
Gotcha.
on Scorching Ray, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
only
mean,
get-
I let Behringer shoot 6, but
yeah.
I'd be okay with that. That could be a home thing. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
It just makes it more fun. All right. Okay. Thulna, it is your turn.
Sorry, I'm giving my friend some mother advice with her newborn baby. Longbow! After I said that. That's 20.
Who are you aiming at?
I'm here at this guy again.
Oh, nice. All right.
I have been.
All right. Roll for,
He is
roll for
mad.
damage.
she's mad.
That'd be 8 piercing.
Okay. So what die are you rolling? This is the nat 20, right?
Yeah, it was in that 20.
Okay. What die are you rolling?
I was using a d8.
Okay. So it's 8 plus. What did you roll on the die?
4.
4. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's your modifier?
Modifier?
Yep.
For.
Another 4.
Yeah.
So that's 16 piercing damage. You rolled a nat 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How do you want to kill him?
I was about to say, what the hell?
I look at him. My inner,
War spirit.
kind of like my inner soldier lifestyle comes in. I become super serious. I look dead into this arrow, and I say,
Katniss. You're like Katniss, you know.
no. And I'm like,
Mushrooms! Sorry.
you stole my chips and you're saying my line!
Go ahead.
I say, eat this. go. And it
Okay.
goes, can I have it, where can I have it?
Yeah, well, where do you, it's like, where does the arrow go?
Everything in.
Okay, so you just see, just, the two of you don't really see Thulna, but all you do is you just hear this, you just hear the arrow twang through the sky, and also you just see this arrow with, like, pinpoint accuracy, just, like, right in between this man's eye sockets, and he falls over dead.
It's ridiculous.
Alright. So he is now
I
out
was
of
gonna try and deal damage to the blue one.
He is
with
now
twin
out of
spell,
it.
but
He
I
is
used a
now
cantrip,
out of
so I
initiative.
couldn't.
Alright,
I
the
don't have
first
too many spell
cultist
slots.
in front of Evan. A 15 does not hit.
Might as well have it with this.
And then does an 18 hit?
No.
Okay. I can give you something
Alright.
stupid.
It is going to be the hooded figure's turn again. And let's see.
I can give you
Okay,
Dragon's Breath.
it's going to be the same thing. Evan, I need a wisdom saving throw from you, good sir.
Fun fact, Dragon's Breath is actually a coffee at the shop.
No. Didn't miss my box. Not 20.
Okay. Alright, so you feel the same magical energy try to come over you again, but this time you shake it off.
So, I just want to clarify, when I hit the guy with the javelin that I smited with, it's in him.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm with you.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alright, number 2. 18 we said didn't hit.
Nope.
21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he raises up his mace and just smacks you right across the cheekbone with it.
Right across the
Of course, it hit your helmet, so, but it's like
I'm gonna have to step into the battle a little
Alright.
bit.
I can step into.
Ready? Alright. Number 3. That's a 14, so that's a miss. And that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yep, 18 misses.
Okay.
Good thing I upgraded my armor, guys!
Alright. Number 4
job.
is going to reload his crossbow, and he is unable to. He's like, ah! Okay, as he screams, he's taking his crossbow loaded. Alright, Evan, it is your turn.
Cool. You know what I'm gonna do? At this point, I'm gonna put my hand on my hilt of my sword, draw it. I just point at the guy that already stuck a javelin in. I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself and regain 20 HP.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I used lay on hands and regain 20 HP.
Never mind. I don't want to step in. Okay, you're fine.
Well, oh crap.
You would be at 27.
I would be at 27.
You are 27. Wait.
Okay, well, lay on hands is a bonus action.
No, I'm pretty sure it's an action.
No.
No.
Is it a bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus
Let
action.
me check.
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action.
As an action, you can heal a creature you touch by draining their power.
Okay, never mind.
Do you have any bonus action spells?
Yeah, do you have any bonus actions?
I mean, I have a lot of bonus action spells that require me to have my action. I'm currently concentrating on my divine light, my divine favor.
That's true. Okay, alright, okay, so the 5th one is going to reload his crossbow, and he fails as well. He's like, what the heck? Alright, and then number 7 is just going to kind of the same thing. Just look out the window and said, like, again, you can run and you can suck your own ass! Alright. Lora, it is your turn.
I get angry. Like, ah! Use my words against me. Stupid. Stupid hole. Pop a cap.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to... Oh, wait. Would you use Dragon's Breath if I was to touch
Is
you?
it just an action?
I would run in
Yes.
there myself and do it.
Huh?
I'm angry at them.
You are?
I'll use it. I'll use it, yeah.
Okay, because he's closest to me. I can literally just step one square forward and touch him.
Okay.
That was some
I'm gonna
spicy
give him
music.
Dragon's Breath.
Okay. What type of dragon's breath are you?
What style is my helmet? Since it's split.
On the style of your helmet, I can just give you lightning damage.
I mean, it's kind of up to you. I mean, it's not gonna have the horns.
Am I gonna be able to breathe through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you lightning damage.
Because I'm not gonna cook my head.
Or you can just raise the face guard and go, ah, and then drop it again.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll touch him and give him Dragon's Breath.
Lightning.
Yep,
Is
lightning
it a
damage.
cone?
Hmm?
Or is
No,
it
a line is a straight line. Or a lightning is a straight
It
line.
is a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dex
Yeah,
saving
if she does the
throw.
fire one, if she chooses the other, if it's a lightning, it becomes a line. If it's poison, most of them are all cones except for lightning. Lightning's a line. Well, even poison's a line too. Lightning and poison are a line, but everything else is a cone.
I don't think it would. The cone. Well,
You can do fire, and that would be a cone.
we'll do fire because it would hit 2 instead of 1
Yep.
in front of you.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be better
Yeah, if
for
you aim, yeah, no, either way you aim, you can hit these two or these two.
That's a bonus action.
Yep.
For me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do Firebolt at the main one there.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit?
I am getting some
yes,
like
it does hit.
traditional gypsy
Okay.
vibes
Yeah.
in this music. Like
Okay.
it is some Romanian shenanigans, and my soul is
Hey,
like,
hey.
oh, that's racist.
No, we're playing that at Goodwill.
That's not Romanian.
Playing Arabic music at Goodwill.
Yeah, stupid like a camera. I like it though.
As
it's
I
cool.
launch it at him for 5 damage, I'm gonna say, fuck you!
Okay. Anything else, Laura?
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
That's all I can do. Because I did bonus
Remember,
action.
you have Hunter's Mark.
I know. Why do you think I'm using it?
Well, I was waiting for that guy to get out of the way so I can get.
That guy's dead!
Yeah, I know, I did it! Wait, the guy that I marked on. How many? Concentrate. Okay, 1, 2, 3. How many rounds has this been? Inner exits coming in.
This is I think round 4 or 5.
It hasn't been a minute yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my longbow on that guy that I used the Hunter's Mark on.
Okay.
And that gives me,
It gives you extra damage if you hit him.
yes, a d6. Let's see if I hit him. 12.
That misses.
Oof.
Is it?
Anything else?
Oh, that was a concentration spell. And I got hit.
You did?
That should have went a while ago.
Well, yeah. Well, you've been hit a few times.
You should have
I
been
should've
more
been.
concentration.
Been a concentrate. No, you roll a con save.
Okay. I can't save. Let me roll for those 2 then. So that passes with a 21.
Yep.
That passes again. Roll 2 19s.
Alright.
Pretty good.
Okay, anything else going on?
I yell for. How do you say your name again?
Lora's.
Just Lora?
That's just an
Loserous.
abbreviation.
Lora! Aim for this guy. He's blue.
That's what I've been doing.
Well, he's only blue to you.
He's only. Aim for that!
That's
Try
what
harder!
For the
That's what I've been doing!
Okay.
That's what I've been doing!
Alright, Jordan, the guy in front of you is going to try to swing at you. It's a natural 19 to hit.
Nothing!
Okay.
Oh, I almost lost the two.
And the second hit
I was this close
is
for bites. I
a
know. I'm an idiot.
19 to hit, bro.
Because it would have been good to pick up the guy out. Stop. I'm fine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Maybe on your birthday, we'll try a coffee shops and then have margaritas. You get to see
Okay.
what Olivia looks like when she's actually
And okay.
And that's why
And
we
at this
call
point,
Caleb.
the hooded figure's gonna change his attention, and he's gonna look at you, Thulna, and he's gonna look at you and point. And I need you to make a dex save, please.
Watch this! Nat 20.
Okay. So again, you've kind of seen this spell in your
You're like,
in your past as well, as you just kind of step out of the way.
Can I
This
just say,
beam of radiant energy just strikes the
I
ground
think
right
we
next
got
to you.
4 nat 20s back to back after I failed the first one.
That's pretty good.
Thanks for the vibes. You got chips all over
Alright,
you.
what this 2 is gonna
You're like,
say.
B.
That's a 21 to hit.
Roll.
Me.
Yep.
Oh, twirl. Psych.
And that is
Okay.
a natural 19 to hit.
Yep.
Dot.
Okay, so
Dot.
8, 9, 10, 11,
You
12.
a
So that's
dot.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you?
My
I'm
coffee,
still up, but we need to figure something out soon.
my coffee smells like
And
caramel
number
and
3
rubbing
is going to
alcohol.
do the same thing.
He's about to die.
That's a miss.
He's about to die.
And those are both misses as well.
He'll be fine.
It was a 5 and an 18. Blasted. Okay. I said, no! That's so close. I'll hit you again.
Alright,
Okay.
so the freaking,
Alright.
Okay.
You can last to my turn,
Number
don't
4 is
worry.
going to try to reload his crossbow,
Right
and
behind
he
you.
fails again. He's like, God dang it!
Is
Okay.
it just jammed? Like,
Yeah, he just can't.
Perma jam.
He can't get it. Yeah,
he
he can't,
loaded the bolt in backwards.
he
and he's
can't
like,
get it. Yeah, he can't get it. He can't get it unjammed. Yeah.
Amateurs.
All right, Evan, it is your turn. All
Nice. Fire breath.
right, which ones are you aiming it at? 1 and
I get
3
two.
or 1 and 2?
1 and
1 and 3.
Okay. Dex saves, right?
Yep. And I'm gonna start rolling the damage.
All right. Well, all right. So
I roll
the
damage.
so he yeah, because he's breathing it, so he rolls it. All right. All right. So number 3 is gonna dive out of the way, and he is
Not
gonna.
number 3 with the white one.
No, that's
No.
number 1. The blue one's number 3. Number 3 is gonna dive out of the way. Because I'm guessing a 19 beats your DC.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one rolled a 9. Okay, so the first one just kind of like, he just stands there. But
Was
number 3 is going to dive out of the way and take half damage.
Was it 3d8?
3d6.
You know, that's different.
Successful takes half.
6, 9, 11.
Okay, so 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Number 5 is going to try to reload his crossbow. He succeeds. And he's going to shoot at Thulna with a...
And that's an action to do that? To breathe the fire?
Yep. I believe so. Or was that a bonus action?
Is it an action or a bonus action? To breathe the fire.
Let me see.
It is action. It's bonus action to cast. So
It
you
says,
cast
can
it
use an action to exhale energy of chosen type.
Okay.
So that is an action.
You essentially cast a spell like Voldemort in what is it? Order of the Phoenix. No,
Yeah.
Order of the Phoenix, where he was just like
Yeah.
shut out all the fire.
So Thulna, that's going to be a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Alright, this is a shot and a miss. Alright, and then number 7 is still going to be like, again, you can still run. You have all the opportunities to just leave.
At this,
And suck.
well, they won't
No.
attack us if we try to leave.
He's telling you.
I only say.
So,
That would be the statue.
Alright.
So at this point, like,
Mostly because
I wouldn't mind leaving
This one.
because
Oh.
I'm very wounded.
You do
Alright.
realize I'm right
Well,
behind you and I have a healing spell.
okay,
At
well,
your wounds.
at this point,
Naruto. That's the only
Ow.
reason.
we're going to take a quick bio break.
Ugh.
Alrighty.
I will never forget how that frog filled my hands. That was
So,
so
as
weird.
we come
You know
back,
what Food Wars is, though?
What?
Food Wars, the anime?
Yes? No, don't bring it up.
so
It's
as
like
we
food hentai.
as we
Hey! And then all of a sudden, boof! Boof! Pants come off and everything. And there's so
Alright,
much-
as we
Soft anime porn, got it.
And the thing that's really weird is they're high school. schoolers? Why is this a thing?
Hup,
Yeah.
Well, the
watch it.
cook's a high schooler. I don't know about
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
high
it's a
school
girl
DxD is soft
not
hentai.
that. Not that.
We're talking about
Food Wars.
I know, we're still a high schooler.
He's a high schooler. I don't know about the rest because I've not actually watched it.
Bunch of weirdos.
But I'm really like I want to watch another anime now since I'm close to getting done with
Oh,
Boruto.
may I recommend FLCL?
Heck's that?
Footy Footy.
Never heard of it.
It is a little older, around the 90s. Clear animation.
I don't know if I want to watch something that old. If I want to watch something that old, I'd watch like Inuyasha.
Do you have Quicken spell?
Well, it's like a little older
What do you
than
mean?
You can join me on the
One of
Inuyasha.
your
train.
sorcery things.
No,
Come on, Dylan.
I'm not watching One Piece.
that. But the anime
It's
is
one
about
of your
how,
sorcery things.
Come on, Dylan.
how each
You have
generation
Quicken
is going
spell?
through adulthood. First, it's
I
kids.
was thinking.
Next
The
season,
way you
it's
watch
adults.
anime, you'd probably catch up to me.
I only have twinned and transmuted.
I think I've narrowed it down to 3 things. Either well,
One.
I don't know.
Because I was
maybe
gonna say
4.
if you
Oh, you
'Cause
watch Gundam.
you had that
No,
option,
I-
then
I've
you
never
could attack
liked
and
Oh, I love Gundam.
I was thinking of.
you're mad at me.
Well, Josh wants me to watch Sword Art Online.
I
That
thought
one's a
about
good
jumping
one.
on that too.
I
And
have
then-
been told a lot. That's good.
Blue is also saying that I should probably watch Attack on Titan.
It is good.
And
I've
then-
watched. I've gotten into it. I haven't finished it, but I like it.
Yeah.
And then the 2 that I've been looking at that I thought about was Demon Slayer.
It's good.
It's good.
Season 2 drops in December. It's really good.
It
Yeah.
is good.
And then what was
I
the one?
literally
I
binged
can
Fairy
do
13
you
episodes.
for
I haven't.
1d8
I
plus
haven't started it yet. I want to.
my,
Sounds
modifier.
interesting.
You should watch
That's
Demon
not gonna be
Slayer.
enough, is it?
I literally binged the
Um,
first. It's 13 episodes.
But I'm
It's only
going to
13
step
episodes.
out.
It
And
wouldn't be bad.
And it is.
I'm gonna
it's,
step
it's
out and
really
try
good.
and face
But
the
there
red
was
one.
also another one that I thought of, but
I
Well,
kind
he
of
hasn't
have.
been wounded
It's
yet.
only
I think if we could kill
through
the
Rooster
2 that
Teeth.
are wounded over here, that might
Oh,
help
Ruby?
a lot.
yeah,
Matt likes it. I haven't
was
started
told
yet,
by
but Matt
multiple
really
people to
likes
watch
Ruby.
it.
yeah.
Because right now there's 2
But it's
per
like
person.
$60 to
If
get
we
a
kill
season
those
of it.
2, then it'll be 5
That's on
people,
Crunchyroll,
and that
right?
will
No.
be a little
It's
less
only
than 2
on
per
Rooster
person,
Teeth's
so
website.
we might be able to do something.
No, you can watch it on Amazon.
Okay.
I
I
have
was-
Amazon.
I just
Oh,
don't
Amazon
know
Prime
how
Video
much
is-
Ruby.
Do you want me to step out at the red one or the
You
blue
can
one?
I think they have a 30-day trial. If you can watch Ruby in 30 days.
I'd say the
Do it.
They have like
Okay,
4
because-
seasons now.
It's
This
6.
is gonna.
6 now.
The
Because-
Cure Wounds is gonna be in action. I'm just
I
trying
know it was big
to
enough
take
that it was
some
the
damage
first-
because I haven't
like, it
yet
came out
to
before
try and negate some
That
from you.
Avatar for Smite's battle passes, they did a Ruby battle
Yeah,
pass.
they did a Ruby one. Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Whose turn did we end on?
We are back at the top of the initiative with you, Lora.
Okay. I'm going before stepping out. To the blue one. I'm going to touch Evan on the shoulder and say, "You can do this." I'm gonna cure wounds
You gonna drink that, son?
and heal him for 1d8 plus your spell casting
it's
ability
on.
modifier. I don't know what that is.
What the hell? What the
So
hell?
since you are a sorcerer, that is you roll the die plus your charisma modifier.
What's this from again?
Ooh,
This is Sea of Thieves.
I almost said trying to
that's
scare
4
me again.
to heal. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You rolled a 1.
Wow.
Those are poopy heals. Do your job!
Do you have any bonus actions?
I'm just kidding.
I
Everybody gets
have
bad
Misty
rolls.
Step, Dragon's Breath, and
Except for me.
Shield.
I make the greatest of rules. Watch.
What shield?
Never mind. 3.
It's a reaction for when I get hit.
Okay. I was gonna say because since you healed me, the dragon's breath drops.
It does?
No. It's not a concentration spell.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Oh, never mind.
I'm going to step out in front of the blue one.
Yeah, bloats.
I'm just gonna
Oh, you got
stand there and say, "Come at me, bro."
Oh, you gotta turn around and say it to him.
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm trying to taunt him to hit me
Horrible.
Alright.
and not Evan. And then that's my
Your
turn.
And then that's when all the
From your
sharks come.
perspective, you've noticed that the hooded figure is he's hurting pretty bad.
Try and down him. He's the one that's gonna do the most damage to us.
Longbow.
I have one spell slot left to heal him.
Never mind. I'm gonna miss. That was a 7.
Alright, yep, that's a shot to miss.
Right in my luck. I think I'm
Hunter's
halfway
Mark
through
doesn't
my
give
arrows.
advantage or anything.
What?
Alright.
Hunter's Mark doesn't. What does Hunter's Mark do?
It just does
adds
a D6.
extra damage when she hits.
Okay.
That's it.
And then if they disappear, it gives her an advantage on tracking them.
I think Fairy Fire is when you have an advantage.
Fairy Fire gives advantage. Yep.
Yeah. That's what
All right.
husband did.
All right. So the first cultist is going to swing at Evan. A miss, and that is also a miss. All right.
So far, so good.
Okay. Same thing. The hooded figure is going to raise his hand and point at you, Thulna. You're going to need a dex save.
Dex save.
Spending his last first level spell slot.
Please make it a waste. Dex save, you say?
Yep.
Well, that would be a 17.
All right. You dodge out of the way of the same radiant beam again.
Bro.
All right. Number 2.
Good
Going to swing at Evan. Is
play.
going to miss. And he's going to miss again. And number 3 is going to swing at Lora with a 14 to hit.
No.
And do it again. And that's a 9 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Number
changed
4
it
is
to
going to
an
try
18.
to reload his crossbow, and he's still he is fighting hard with that crossbow. All right, Evan, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna swivel around to the white and the red. I'm gonna fire breath. I still have my sword out like I was gonna hit the blue one, but now I'm facing these two.
Okay, well they both fail.
Nice.
Nice.
6, 12, 15. 15 fire damage to white and red.
At least the red's getting damage now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Evan?
Anything to heal yourself with?
I can't. I wish. I have
Why
bonus
don't
actions.
you disengage?
Look at what I got. Yay, I don't think I have anything else. If that's my action, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. All right. Number 5. I'm gonna try to reload his crossbow, and it jammed on him again.
Man, he didn't throw that thing away. Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Number
They
7.
clearly are not experienced with using crossbows.
Number 7 is he's gonna draw his crossbow. He's gonna aim at Thulna, and he's gonna completely miss as well.
Gosh dang it, guys.
All right, Lora, it is your turn.
I'm going to do another Cure Wounds on Evan first.
Okay, so you reach back with your
Yep.
hand and you touch him.
Yep.
Hit him in the face. I did wash my hands, by the way.
And that is going to be... It was 1d8, right?
Yep.
Away from my d8. Okay, that's better this time. That's going to be 8 points of healing.
Okay. Looking a
And
little bit better.
that is all I can do this turn.
Okay, Thulna.
Because that's an action, unfortunately.
I'm about to go inside.
But I'm blocking the blue one from getting you.
Go inside.
And inside.
You're doing pretty good out there.
You
Does
want
she have half
You can
cover
try
by
and hit
chance?
the hooded figure because he's hurting. One more time.
I'm gonna try again. I guess
Oh,
I'll
she
try
has
to use the
cover.
longbow.
Because you still have
very
movement
soon.
after that.
Ooh. 17.
17 hits.
Nice!
Which one do you get?
Hit the...
She gets extra damage.
Oh yeah. With my D6. 1 second.
Yep, so you roll damage and then add a d6 to it.
Okay. So in total with the D6, that is 7 piercing damage. Because
Well, I've been doing a decent amount of damage to him too with my fire damage.
That's pretty good.
And told him
Yeah,
that.
no, just being able to have freaking an armored knight go.
So,
Oh my
Yes.
god. Jordan, you're so loud. There's
Yes.
a microphone right there. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go completely deaf after this.
I agree.
Scream warning. Boop.
Yeah, just warning.
That's gonna be like a big warning through the video.
We just do subtitles.
Obnoxious screaming parentheses.
Literally.
Alright, okay, so as this arrow leaves your bow, your bow, it strikes this hooded figure square in the chest. He just bends over, gripping it, and rips it out of his chest.
Uh-oh.
I make a weird noise like.
So that's a single miss, and those are also both misses as well. And at this point, the cultist is gonna also look at Becky and go, we need to leave. And he's gonna start moving this way towards the window, and nice. He is going to jump out of the window.
Advantage.
So,
Falling damage!
oh, let's see. 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Guess what, Sona? You
I
can
know
try and
we
go
can
after
get
him.
one of those.
Alright.
Yeah, you can actually.
He's really hurt.
We should do it.
Alrighty. Cultist, or thug, number 2, is also going to start leaping that way.
Advantage.
Opportunity attack.
Can I do it with my fire breath?
Yeah, you actually can.
Okay, do
It'll
they hit
get
the
both.
white one too?
It would.
It
It's
would
a
be
cone.
a cone,
Oh,
yeah.
yay. Okay. Oh, well, Dex saves then. Because I don't roll a hit, do I?
Nope. Nope, that's both fails on both.
Okay, cool.
Dude, you're. My throat is so scratched. I keep coughing.
9!
Alright.
9 fire damage. As they start
So
running
as
around,
they start to run away, this one dies instantly. And
What? Can I see the stupid?
okay.
Okay.
And the other one is currently his cloak is on fire. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he jumps out the window.
I have my sword
Um,
out and
okay.
ready.
And then alright, number 3.
Advantage.
Is going to-
Opportunity.
No, he's going to swing at you first. That is going to be a. This is going to be a 23 to hit.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright, so that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage. He is then also going to try to hit you again, and that one's going to fail, I'm sure, because that's a 13 to hit.
Mm.
Okay. And then he is also going to step away.
Do I get to
Yes, you get a single target opportunity attack.
long sword?
Okay.
What? Ooh, 19.
19 hits.
it's me.
Three.
Okay.
3.
Alright, and then he's going to. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Are we gonna be chasing after them?
Okay.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like we should.
And then
we are.
number 4 is just gonna throw his crossbow to the ground. And he's gonna run and jump out too.
Of course.
Okay. And then. Let's see, Evan, it's your turn now.
Okay. I don't know. I think you can go after that one. Because you saw him run. So you could probably tail him around and shoot. Maybe?
Well, that would be a dash, and that would take up my. But I have a hunter's mark, so I can find him
That's true.
later. So, if you take on one of these, I can take on the other.
I'm not too worried about those guys.
Okay.
Because they are horrible.
You could almost.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Forgot the aesthetic.
They're horrible at, doing
I forgot I was in a graveyard.
You always go out the window.
Need the aesthetic. Forgot about the fun aesthetic.
Yeah, I could go out the window. So how far does the fire breath go out?
It's a
15.
15-foot cone. So it's 1, 2, 3.
How high does it go? Like, would I catch the building on fire if I did it from the window?
No, because it'd be out. Now you'd probably catch the grass on fire. 'Cause
You'd
remember,
catch
the grass
those.
is about waist high.
You'd get those two right there.
We could share that to the BK.
I don't want to burn the old church down. I feel like that might be bad.
It is old and is abandoned.
I'm gonna move over here.
Oh my
Stand
God.
out the window and do it.
Is it extra movement to go out the window?
It would -5 on your movement.
How big is the window?
Well, it's a wall, so it's room for you to jump out.
No, but like, is it like, can she see out if I stand in front of it?
So if you jump out the window, it's gonna be about a 10-foot drop if you jumped out the window.
No, but how wide is it? Like
It's
standing.
a standard window.
Okay, so like 5 foot, 10 foot.
Most windows are about 3 foot wide.
Okay. I don't know what
It's
you want to
fine,
do. I
I
don't know what you want to do.
I
But
have
it's okay.
ways.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I would have extra movement.
But
So if you're jumping out the window, I would need an athletics check from you. Since you are in heavy.
Javelin.
Okay.
You
Javelin.
can always look down and also, because that's a 15-foot cone looking down at those two.
Yeah, but I don't want to catch the grass on fire because that might put us in a bad spot.
we'll be fine.
No. I
Yeah.
I have Misty Step.
Javelin to the. Ooh. Can I tell which one's the worst of the two?
You would definitely sense that this is the one that has the most issue at the moment, and he's also currently still on fire.
Blue then.
Okay.
Hi. over 20.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Okay, so I said javelin. Let's see, that's a D6. Three piercing and 4 radiant to blue. Total of 7.
Okay, so you throw this javelin, you catch him right in the side as it just slashes through his body. He's as he bends over, but he's booked. He's
Does it
gonna
still have the other javelin in him?
From
the first attack?
as he jumped through the window, it kind of ripped through. He's hurt too. All right.
So I'm missing 2 javelins.
All right. Number 5 is he's gonna try to aim. Oh no! He's like, yes! He just drops the crossbow, and he's gonna take off 5, 10, 15. And then this one is going to. He's gonna try to reload his crossbow. He success and tries to shoot at you, Evan, and misses completely.
Flanks off the armor.
Yeah, it goes ping, and he's going ah. 5, 10. Okay. All right, back to Lora.
I think I have an idea of what I want to do.
Well, currently you cannot see any of them.
You know, they all just like, oh crap!
You know they just jumped out the window and.
Can I go outside the window?
Well, there's a window here in front of Evan. There's a window down here, and then there's a window back there. Or you can go back
I'm
out
gonna
the.
go around
5,
to
10,
30.
15, 20, 25, 30. Now you see all of them.
This whole time your cat's just
35,
like,
and then I'm going to.
because it's been outside the door.
I really want to miss the step to him, but that's too far away.
Do you have any cantrips that you can just use?
I do, but I want to. Oh wait,
Cantrips
he's
or
really
bumpy?
hurt.
Though they're both those two, the red and blue are the most hurt.
I know, but the leader.
Yeah, the leaders are all hurt too. I mean,
I'm gonna toll the dead on the leader.
Okay, wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17.
Dang it.
Okay, so you reach out with this necrotic energy and try to ring a bell, and he just shake. You just see him audibly just shake his head, and he keeps moving. Anything else?
It's my turn. It's my turn to heal. It's my turn.
I'm gonna Misty Steps right here.
Okay. Right here.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Stulna, it's your turn.
Ah!
So you just saw them run and book and dive out windows.
That'll be 2 athletics checks if I try to shoot through. So 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yep. If you want to dash.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So
Or you could have went this way too.
Well, where was I? I was right here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Never mind.
All right.
You see Lora.
you just hear this
I was
Yeah.
like,
as
And then you
Stulna
see
just
me-
runs around the church.
And you just see me poof.
I'll tell you
What
what.
do you
I did not start this in an
What are you
advantageous
doing?
position, but between my stealth sniper outside and the fire breath, that turned the
Alright.
tide of the battle real quick.
All right. So at this point,
All you see is
at
poof.
this
What
point,
do you
uh,
the genie.
at this point, the leader, is just gonna raise. He's gonna point right at you, Lora, and I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Me?
wisdom saving throw. He tried to turn into a cult.
Using his last 3rd level spell slot.
It's
How do
like
you use all this spells?
it's like
16.
it's like Lovecraft up in here.
16.
Mhm.
All right. So you just shake it off. He
Shake
still
it
has
off.
2nd level slots.
Oh crap! Hey, big boy.
You're
He has
weak.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd level spells. All right.
Hey, big boy.
He's level 5.
Okay.
Level higher.
Alrighty.
Second.
Alright, let's see. No, it is not your turn. You're at the top of the initiative. Alright, number 2. It is going to be the 2nd.
No,
One.
you're on top.
He's going to run up.
Didn't you roll
to-
higher?
Yeah, but you
I'm first.
did your dash, so that's your action.
I know.
Okay, so yeah.
Aww.
Okay, alright.
That's a long
Number 2 is going to make 2 attacks at you, Laura. And the first is going to be a nat 20 to hit. And the second is going to miss.
Ooh, this is gonna
So,
hurt.
let's see.
You know what else hurts? Heart broken.
Max damage.
Death.
So it's
Please don't.
so it'll be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Death.
Nah.
Alright. And let's see. Number 3.
I'm okay.
This one. He's going to run up to you as well.
You need to jump out the damn window.
I'm going to.
And that is going to be a. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
I was gonna say spell
And
shot
the
or
second
shield.
one is going to be another 21 to hit.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
You don't-
I'm out of spell slots for that.
Alright, so
Don't
4,
yell at her.
5, 6,
How
7, 8,
dare
9.
you
So that's
yell.
going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage from both hits.
So 21.
21 to hit on both, yes.
No.
No, for
Total-
damage.
Total damage between the two characters.
Between the 2 hits, it's
It's
4,
10?
5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 10 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage for both hits.
I am on 1 HP.
You're not a frontliner.
Okay.
I'm helping.
No, I appreciate it.
It's going to
That's
work.
And number 4 was that one, I believe. So he's going to take 2 attacks at you as well. That's going to be a 18 to hit. He's going
I'm
to hit
gonna
you
be
again.
down.
It's okay.
That is
You
a
can
16
make
to hit.
it. You can make it.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
I got you, bro.
So, Evan, you watch Lora as she gets waylaid and pounded from these 3 thugs. And Evan, it is now your turn.
I would like to go out the window.
Okay. So,
Ugh.
That takes 5.
athletics, good sir.
Very high.
Okay.
Over 20.
So you like bolt out of this.
Yeah,
window
no, this is my
in this
thing.
heavy
okay.
armor, yeah.
So, question.
So
15-foot cone, correct?
So basically you go boom, boom, boom.
It would just
Can I
barely
go
miss me.
Boom.
Yeah.
Then 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, halt or die!
My ear
Alright,
just
Dex
popped.
saves from 4. I have a 1, a 4, a nat 20, and a 17.
Okay, you
2
pick,
pass.
Yeah, pick which 2, I guess.
Well, I have a feeling that... Well, we're going to say that this one here, number 4,
Oh, wait.
he's
so
the one that's going to probably
the magic
dodge
still
some...
stays?
Huh?
If she's down? Because it's not a concentration.
Oh, yeah,
It's
but
not
it's not her turn yet, though, so it still hits. Yeah, no, Fire Breath is not a concentration.
5.
So we'll say
11.
this one and that one to make their save.
Okay. So 12 fire damage.
Okay, so, well,
As
this is
I
how this is
scream
going to
halt or die as the
This is how
fire
this-
comes
okay,
out.
so that one. Let's see.
I know I'm not a frontliner, but I needed to take damage because you took a heavy hit.
Yeah,
And
no.
heavy beating while
no,
I
you,
stood back there.
You literally saved me from going down twice.
So those two die from the flames.
I needed to be a sacrifice.
Do they say anything when I say halt or die? And then
They just turn around and watch you, and a couple of them like, oh, and these two just dive out of the way as the other ones are just incinerated. Okay.
and these are all the guys that can't shoot, right? Yeah.
No,
No, he got a shot. I think.
Yeah, 7 got his off. These two, yeah, they dropped their crossbows. They're like, screw this.
So, do they say anything? Did the leader say anything?
No. They're just looking at you now. Alright, number 5. He's gonna be like, let's see. Alright, he's gonna run up to you.
No attack
Touch you.
tactics.
No.
Red
That is gonna be a 21 to hit.
No, we'll hit.
And the next one is going to be a 9 to hit. So he's going to deal 6 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
You're not down,
Okay.
are you?
Nope.
Okay.
It was a solid hit, but it didn't down me.
Okay. And then number
You said
7.
6?
Yep, 6. Alright, and then number 7 is going to turn around, and he's going to try to reload. And he does. And he's going to shoot at Fulna with a 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
And that
really?
is going to be 3 points of piercing damage, Fulna.
Okay.
Times 8.
Oh,
Okay. Alright.
that'd be a horrible way to play, dude.
Yes. Lora. Okay.
Mm.
Alright. Thulna, it's your turn.
Wait, you got melee?
Yeah.
Alright, who are you hitting?
I'm hitting the dot.
Oh, okay.
The dot dot.
The dot. So 35, 15, 16, 17. 17 hit.
17 hits. Oh god.
There goes. I'm excited. Hold on. Okay, 4.
Plus a d6 because you're Hunter's Mark.
9! 10 piercing damage then.
What's that say?
Did you roll the d6?
Oh, was
Pest
it 8?
control, weed killer, bug killer.
No.
Okay.
So I've been
And is this the last round of Hunter's Mark?
8. 12.
Okay. And I will need a con save from you.
That's fine. Watch you fail it. Come on.
I think it's just for Hunter's
16.
Mark.
Alright, so, how do you want to do this?
Okay! I'll look at my child. That's on the floor.
Okay.
I get angry.
Okay.
I sprint. I jump like a Spartan.
Oh.
And I cut this dude from the temple down to the collarbone,
God,
down to the hip,
boy
Okay.
just got
sideways.
walloped on.
And I scream bloody murder.
Alright, and he falls over.
In half.
Alright, and Hunter's Mark is still active, but it's kind of, corporeal floating. Alright, alright. You have a bonus action, and you can move this anywhere you would like.
I turn to the white die like
The
this.
archer!
I do a pose like this. I go like
Alright, you marked him for death.
Like, meet the.
Alright.
Meet the.
Can I flavor something?
What?
Can I talk out of turn?
I've
Is that
heard
an
of it, but I
incidental?
haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Can I flavor that like? I said we need to keep one of them alive as flames are just kind of like coming up out of my mouth.
Okay.
Start speaking
That's fine.
infernally and
As you say that, alright, so the fourth one is gonna look up at you and be like, it's like, you took ours, we're taking yours. And he swings and that will hit. Alright. So Lora has been hit twice by this one. And he's gonna
Give it a warning. Run away.
30.
I'll
Okay.
get to you. 1 second.
Alright.
have something I
And
can do?
Evan, it is your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
Worry about him.
Yeah.
Because he's a
okay.
threat. Worry about him.
3d6. 3d6.
Because if you kill him, and I leave him, I have the hunter's mark on the white dice. If he runs away, we could still catch him. And that'll be your one survivor. As I try to cure her.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
But I
Okay.
will lose concentration if I use cure wounds though.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Okay then.
Okay, so going to short sword.
Okay.
Okay, solid. 18.
Okay, 18 hits.
That still has my divine radiant stuff. Okay, I've got a total. I've got 2 radiant and 11 piercing.
Okay.
And did he look bloodied?
He did not, but now he does.
That's
Can
a
I-
foul too.
Smite?
That wasn't with the smite?
No.
Well, then yes, you still can technically.
So, yeah, no. If this guy was like barely touched,
I mean, you wouldn't. This would all be the one action. So
Yeah.
no, because since you already rolled the damage, then no, you have no idea if this is gonna make him bloody or not.
Okay, yeah, no. My goal is to kill this guy.
Okay, then
I know who I'm taking.
I would definitely smite then.
Okay, doing. Okay, so what did I say? I said I had 11 piercing,
Yeah.
2 radiant. Make that. Add another 6 radiant.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Hey.
Short sword. So, as he came up and hit me with his mace,
Yep.
I like to just kind of like hit his hand to where it like knocks the mace out, and just kind of drive it into where his heart would be. And
Okay.
just take it out.
Alrighty.
Basically, just take my sword out and he falls.
Alrighty. Anything
And I
else?
shout to Thalna, I say,
No, don't actually shout.
okay.
I'm right next to you. Okay, I will.
What
Alright.
was that?
Okay.
No.
And then I'm going to start running this way.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, like I'm like sprinting next to him, basically.
Alright, alright. We're gonna try to hit Thulna with a nat 20
Oh, alright.
and a 6.
Alright, that's when he hits. Obviously.
Alright. Weak sauce.
Weak sauce. Barbecue.
6,
Water
7,
down.
8, 9. 9 points of bludgeoning damage, Thulna.
Excuse you. What
Alright.
the heck? My phone's freaking out.
Alright. Okay. Then Lora. Okay. Alright, Thulna, it is your turn.
Okay. Kill wounds. Sorry.
You don't need to be right next to her, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to touch her.
Alright, since you are leaving melee, opportunity attack.
Oh, jeez.
That is a miss.
Okay. I'm like, I have 2 hit points left. Don't touch me.
Oh, that was so risky! Why would you do that?
Because I'm a soldier. I take risks.
Okay.
I touch your kneecap.
Yep.
Heal. Wait. Do I have a? Can I say a word?
Well, it's
not healing word.
It's not healing word. It's just cure wounds. So you're just touching her, and then you
Some of them close
and,
up.
and you put some divine energy in it. So So it'd be what? Yeah, your that plus
I heal
your
people with
wisdom
my butt.
modifier.
Wisdom modifier. Well, 5 hit points.
That's fine. I'm just gonna lay there.
All right,
My
so
wisdom
Laura,
is
so you feel this energy come over your body, and you are stabilized at 5 hit points.
I'm just gonna lay there. I'm just gonna lay there. I don't want to get up. I'm just staying there.
Evan, it is your turn.
Huh?
Yes! Move.
I'm just staying there.
Oh wait, sorry. It's
Oh,
his turn actually
okay.
first. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
it's
so
his turn.
basically, I was sprinting after him. Like, I'm literally caught up to him.
No, he's gonna see you and be like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
He dashed, son.
Alright, he's getting out of dodge. Evan, it is now your turn.
35 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And there's what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Do you have a crossbow?
You're in range with a javelin.
Mm-hmm.
At disadvantage.
At
though.
disadvantage, but
Well, slightly at disadvantage.
slightly, yes.
It's still disadvantage.
It's still disadvantage, but slightly.
Or you could just dash to him, and then when he tries to leave, opportunity attack.
There you go. That's that can work. That can work.
That is true.
Next time, let's not.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
We're going to scream at him later.
We did it though.
Died.
Okay, first one was a 19.
Okay, we almost did.
Well, okay.
Well, does that count? It landed in my dice.
No, re-roll it.
Look at your mouse.
Second roll was a 19.
Either or hits.
I am on a divine path.
Alright. Okay, roll damage. Are you smiting, good sir?
I'm
I
a
can't.
key.
That was my last one.
No,
And
what's
this one, so, yeah.
Man, you actually triggered a headache. Ow.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
No, he's not.
No, you're not. Say you're sorry.
So, it's... I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
It's 7 piercing and 3 radiant. So, total of 10. Just one of my last 2 regular javelins launches into him.
Alright, so as you launch this javelin, it like sticks in the back of his calf. And he's now kind of like, he's like limping to run away from you right now.
So, get back here and explain yourself!
Okay.
You're like good cop
Alright,
and bad cop.
and-
Just all
alright.
simultaneously like
The
flying
other one is going to
Yeah,
run up
virgin
behind you.
Looks like a vagina.
Okay, I'm about to get up.
And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
He knew what he was doing.
We're both.
And again, another 19 to hit. So a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of bludgeoning damage. For both hits. Okay.
Man,
Alright.
I got hit. She got hips.
Okay, Laura, it is your activation.
My character.
I'm just gonna like kind of act like I'm not there, like kind of peek over my eye,
Yeah,
and be
dagger.
like, Hold the dead. Wisdom saving throw.
I like that laugh.
That is a 7.
Thank God.
Jesus came inside.
It is a D8.
He's missing hit points.
He has taken 0 damage this entire turn.
Souls live forever.
Why? Why?
There's a D8. Number 7 has taken 0 damage.
The whole game?
The whole combat.
Why?
Can we just
no.
run away now? Before he kills us?
Do you have no
At
card
this point,
damage?
he's not discouraged.
Do you have chill touch?
That's 7.
7's okay.
You need to get back here.
I will. Don't worry. I'm not.
Alright.
That guy, he's
And I'm
gonna
still gonna
regret
lay
his
down.
decisions.
Okay. Alright. And Tuna. Okay. Alright. Number 4. He's gonna try to still limp away.
He's
Just
scared.
leave him alone.
He's
Just
in
help us.
I'm going to.
You inconsiderate.
You can move after you dash.
Oh yeah, it's not the cat.
It's not the cat dash. But he's gonna be half movement, so he's only gonna move like 20 instead of 30
He
feet.
has a freaking javelin.
And he's like,
in his cap.
ah! Yeah, and he has no crossbow to shoot you because he said screw that thing. Alright, well that's all he's doing, Evan.
I shout, stay there! And then I go this way.
You are.
That is 30 feet.
Did you already count?
Yeah.
Try.
You are.
Diagonally is
Try.
30 feet.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm like, I'm mad.
Okay.
Can you please beat this dude?
Yeah, I'm going totally.
And then we're running.
Hunter's
You.
mark plus what?
And then we're mad at you.
D6. If
There's
you
no
hit,
way
it's
to
just
heal
a short
you.
sword.
just throw me in a ditch.
Nat 20, sir!
Alright, roll damage.
Woo!
So it's a short sword, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 6 plus whatever you roll in modifiers.
Smite.
Okay, so.
So you roll a d6.
What about my divine?
Wait, I have a way of healing you.
My divine thingy. Does that auto get a 4
I have a
too?
way of healing you.
So I roll a d6 and a d4.
Yes, so your die,
You
are
don't have a
max,
healing
yeah.
potion
So you
on
get a,
you, do you?
so you automatically
In
get
your
a 10
pouch, do
plus
you?
whatever you roll in modifiers.
Do you have a healing potion?
I actually don't know.
Look in your pouch.
10.
So 20 damage, so max hit, no modifiers.
Plus 6.
So 26 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
I am angry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I said stay there.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Do you have a healing potion?
I actually don't know because I didn't write it down. I want to say no because nothing's probably lost.
How do you want to
not,
do this?
Okay, so from the javelin throw, and I shout, "Stay there!" I sprint up to this guy and just cleave off his head.
Yeah, no, he did. And Hunter's Mark is gone.
Like a
Alright.
ghost in the wind.
Okay.
Can I
Alright.
stand up and take care of her?
It is Laura's turn.
I'm gonna quickly set up, look over that she's down, and shove my healing potion down her throat.
Okay.
Are you gonna? What's the safe word?
Alright,
Peanuts.
so
Drink it!
no, well, she's unconscious, so you're okay. So what healing potion are you using?
It's common. It's
Common?
2d4 plus 2.
Yep. So you're gonna heal for since you're doing that as an action. So you're gonna heal for 10 hit points.
Oh, just 10.
Yep, 10 hit points. Okay.
Oh,
And
geez.
all right. Then Thulna, it is your activation after that.
Sorry, y'all.
So you are currently stabilized with 10 hit points.
Heal. And you're at what? How much?
6.
And how much are you at? You're fine. Oh, oh. That cat's still here? What the heck? You're a cat Brazilian.
I'm gonna try to eat some of the dead bodies.
Don't.
And nibble on the ears.
Okay. So Thulna, it is your activation. What would you like to do?
I would like to get up.
Okay.
Is that dude still there?
He is.
I'm gonna freaking.
You just shoot him.
You can.
The guy hobbling
You can
away.
shoot him with your
No,
pistol.
we need somebody alive.
You can shoot him with
Do
your
not shoot him with the
longbow.
pistol.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm sorry, dude.
We need him
These
alive.
dudes piss me off. They piss me off so much.
Shoot him.
Longbow.
This was a deadly encounter! 3v8! We did it!
16.
16 hits.
Where am I going? Oh. 5 cutesy bandits.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna say one curse word.
Why?
Do it,
It's your character. It's not his.
I look right at him and I scream, "You motherfucker!" And I let go and I hit him in the back of the head. Clear through! Right between the eyes.
Yeah, he dies.
Oh, okay.
You just
I
see,
love you.
you just see his body like crumple and fall to the ground. Like, don't even hear a sound. He's just like a dust.
Can I loot the dead tree, the dead fellow who
Loot
in
the
front
dead
of
tree?
me, please?
Oh, there's that tree.
I mean, yeah, you can.
I'm gonna loot. I
Okay.
don't give a crap.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Ah!
My priority is recovering my javelin.
16.
Can I do that?
What?
Recover my javelin.
Yes, you can recover your javelin.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so as you look over his body, besides like these ornate reddish robes that you see with little skulls on
They're cultists.
his two
Yeah, they were cultists.
chests, you find a curved bladed dagger.
What
is that?
Can
Like
we
a
go?
sacrificial dagger.
I would like to go inside and investigate what they were about to sacrifice.
So
Or
what's it?
It's just a dagger.
It's just a dagger.
Yeah, it's just flavored as the blade is twisted.
So you
Well,
sliced him in half?
I get 3 daggers now.
From like temple to hip
Man,
with my war pick.
we rolled a lot of 20s tonight.
I
We probably rolled between the three of us like 20 20s. I'm not
So,
gonna lie. We
this is
rolled
what
a
he
lot of
looks like.
20s.
Matt Mercer was
Nice.
happy. That's spooky.
I'm gonna turn to Evan. I'm gonna be like, what the hell?
What the heck?
We almost died to your damn quest. You couldn't get the other 2.
Why would you take the 4 round?
Not my quest.
Your quest.
The Lord!
You almost killed me. You could have turned it empty-handed to the other 2 and be like, oh, where's the other 2? Oh, I killed them in my quest of the
Oh,
night.
it was the light that told me to go. It was the light.
It was!
And we're not. Okay.
We did it!
This is gonna be a score.
I'm going home with my kids. I almost died. Let's go, Mom.
So there's
We're getting Earl
there's
Grey
nothing else to investigate
to
in
go.
the church?
Well, the only one. Okay, first off, we're doing this one at a time.
Sorry.
They're checking the body, and now Thulna is like, she's over there going like, "Fuck you." Is what I'm seeing right now. So no, at the moment, I'm not picturing any of you going into the church right now because both of them are trying to strangle you.
I'm pissed.
So essentially, the picture is Evan's just kind of standing there as you have like 2 dainty women like trying to choke your throat, one on each side, going like, ah!
And his arms are stretched out on their faces like.
We did survive! I will point
It's
that
because
out.
I carried your sorry ass.
It was a team effort!
Because of you! I would have survived! You would have been down if it wasn't for me saving your ass!
That's maybe But we're alright! That's the
Calm down, child. Grab your cat. I'm going inside the church to see what the frick is happening.
I'm grabbing my cat
I will
and
follow.
staying there!
I want the same energy when we get on that ship.
We gotta get hyped up first!
Pardon my French, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
but
was
it's like,
definite hype.
I carry yours.
Very intense. I don't know if any punches were pulled, but that was great.
Oh, I want,
no.
I want to collect my arrows and go into
And
the
my
church.
character does not cuss
Alright,
too
so
much.
as
Mine?
I'm dizzy now, I need
Alright,
water.
so Thulna, are you going through the front door or are you going through the window?
I'm going through the window.
I'm
Alright.
going to the
Just
church.
jump in. Are you going through
To,
the window
like-
too or are you going through door?
Grab your cat.
I'm grabbing my cat and going to the door.
Grab your
Alright.
cat. Don't leave them there.
Through the door.
Alright.
My cat was just confused on what the hell was happening.
Alright, so Thulna, as you enter in,
Good.
give me an investigation check, Thulna.
Investigation. Okay.
You guys had fun. Don't lie.
I did. I
I
did.
had fun cussing out your character.
3.
3. Alright, you kind of look around the floor and nothing seems to really stand out to you.
Can I go look?
Yes, please. My eyes are going my.
Alright, so Evan and Lora, you can both give me investigation checks.
Oh, that was good. I think I burnt like 1,000 calories just like.
Yeah. Go ahead.
11.
9.
Alright, so
The
as
three
you
of
got-
us are just
as you guys kind of look around, you kind of see like these like little chalk like drawings on the floor, both of you do, but they don't really mean anything to you.
Okay, good. I'm leaving.
Alright, let's.
Okay.
Going
Case
to the damn
closed.
ship.
Alright, so there was a bunch of teenagers hanging out in the old church. Murdered them all. Case closed.
How? Okay.
No, that's
No.
not what happened.
We killed a bunch of teenagers.
Killed a bunch of cultists.
Do we need
They were
proof?
gonna do something evil.
Do we need proof
I have a dagger.
to bring to the tavern?
I have a dagger.
You have a dagger?
I took his dagger.
To the tavern.
I
I
took
want
her-
a beer. Give me some grog.
Alright,
I
so
feel like this should have been like a stealthy mission where we're like investigating.
We tried to be
We don't
stealthy.
intervene.
Try to be stealthy.
alright, so you guys head back to the Regal Beagle. Alright, so on your journey back. Alright,
What did I say when we started the game?
Gracias! Okay, so you guys have been hanging out on the ship,
Indeed.
talking to Tomlin, and just kind of hanging out, kind of getting to meet the rest of the crew. The rest of them kind of all have somewhat similar stories. Some of them were abandoned
believe
when
what I
they
said,
were
though.
when they were younger. A couple of them were criminals, and now they're seeking
I would
a
have
better
shared
life
them
on the
twice.
open sea
If
instead
I
of in the
didn't
town
have to
because nobody will hire them.
Cure wounds twice.
And
To keep me
as you
alive.
kind of sit there, Tomlin goes, "You know,
I'm not doing that again.
I think it'd only be fair if I maybe shared my story with you, lads.
I'm going.
Indeed. It would be.
I had to say, times have always been a little tough here and
I'm
there.
gonna get some water. I kind of made myself
Even though
super
being
I'm gonna try not to pass out real quick.
being a highborn myself,
A what?
a highborn.
Room is spinning.
I'll go get
Things have always been a little hard, but then I met Hawks.
Sit
and,
down. Give me your cup.
we became quick friends. I met him.
He needs water too.
when we were,
I'll get it. Sit.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'd say I
Make
met
sure to
him
keep
about
track of my cup.
5-6 years ago. He was running the streets of Windvern, running from the guards, nonetheless.
We may know a thing or two about that.
Not sure if he. I don't remember. Time has been a little strange for us since then. But I remember he was running from the guards and he bumped into me, and I decided to help him, and we've been best friends ever since. He had a grand idea of wanting to sail the seas and explore, and
You owe
then
me a health
one
potion.
day I snuck him
going to
into our
kill you
family's
this time.
estate. And we began reading,
could've
and he
shielded
found
twice.
this old
That
book
one's mine for sure. Because
that
he can't
none
touch
of
the
us
same
had,
thing after me because
what
of-
I had never read
poison.
before. I don't know if my
Because
parents
he
had
has
read it or
less
not,
water.
but he started reading, and that's when
Thank you.
he first discovered the legend of the fleece. And we said that whenever
Let me go dizzy.
whenever we both had the money, we would charter a ship,
Oi, that is
and
mine.
then we would set sail on an adventure and start to go and
Had to.
search for the fleece ourselves.
Part of my
And
list.
so 3 years ago, we set sail on our first ship.
Wait, what?
We made it to a few of the islands,
Part of my bucket list.
but then our
Slay
ship
something truly evil.
sunk,
I had
and
to.
well, let's just say we eventually made it back to shore,
Indeed.
and
I
now
can slap you without hurting
we're
myself
here
on your armor,
with a
I
brand new
would.
ship, trying to get a new crew, and
Impossible.
we're out trying again.
I'm literally spell slots because of you.
We're gonna drink tea
What?
with a little bit of shrooms. And we're gonna take a nap.
Very
That's what we're gonna do.
interesting.
He owes me a health potion.
To go back out again.
We'll go buy health.
What happened to the first one completely?
It was on you
Indeed.
so you could stay alive.
What went
So
wrong?
he owes me it because he brought us a
It's
little.
kind of hard to explain. There was this
He could have the other
large,
two, and it would have been
we were
finished
sailing,
instantly.
and as we were sailing through there, the sky became really dark, and then the water seemed to get equally dark, and then all we remember is after that we could see, and then it was pitch black, and then screaming and fire and the sound of wood cracking, and the next thing I and Hawks know is we're in the water. And the ship is beneath. And there seemed to be no sight of anyone else in our crew.
Oh dear.
Any guess what this thing could have been?
I mean, there are stories of giant sea monsters, but again, I wouldn't even begin to know where to even start to think about what type. I mean, there's legends of great squid-like beasts known as krakens. There's giant turtles. They're the size of dragons. I mean, monstrous beasts that live in... I mean, I would ask you, Draxios, what... Do you know of such creatures that live in the depths?
That was actually fun.
Rumors.
I haven't ever seen them, but
So you have to understand.
I've heard of other
My
people.
character is retired. Don't give a frick.
So,
I tend to steer away from massive openings where bigger things would be.
it is dangerous in the open waters.
Indeed. But it all is indeed something that we are aware of.
But hopefully this crew lasts longer.
Well, that is our hope. And we decided this time that we would send everybody out on a test to see if they were strong and able-bodied. Because last time we just kind of hired anybody that we could. And we've decided to... We learned from our mistakes the first time. Last time we were only sailed with maybe a crew of 15 men. Now we're going to be sailing with a crew of 25. And hopefully, again, we can make it past the first few islands right offshore.
What will be our first destination?
Well, we're gonna try...
Yes.
We're gonna try to... We're gonna try to make it to either the Decayed Isles or Treybury Haven. However, I've been told that we should probably avoid the Haven because that seems to be where the Marines are. And definitely don't want to meet with them. Because, you know, pirates and all.
Pirates and all. Wait, aren't we pirates now?
Merchant ship.
I lost my voice. Not a good.
But I mean, if we have to land there for supplies, it may be our only option. It all depends on which way the wind takes us. I mean, but we could also even, if we decide to go more north over the two islands, if we decided to sail more south,
What's that?
that it's the speaker dying.
Oh.
If we decide to sail more south, then we would hit.
We would hit Mexico.
We would hit the Tolder Islands right off the shore of Quan. But again, the lizard folk down there are not, let's say, civilized. They're more, I mean, compared to the stories that we know of the aquatic elves being more of a primitive race, the lizard folk definitely tend to be more feral and primitive in nature than anyone else on the coast.
Unless you were that one strapping guy who was a ranger.
And so trying to avoid their longships would definitely be a task. Plus their queen is not the nicest person in the world. She tried to eat somebody, I last heard. I don't remember. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know, old wives' tales on the boat, you know, of lizards trying to eat people. But I hear there's a lizard folk here in town, and he seems quite pleasurable, so I don't know if the stories are true or not.
I wonder.
I wonder who the giant lizard is.
I don't know. But he's definitely an odd color. Most of them come in like a green or gray. He seems to be gold like a dragon. And his nose is not the same shape as a lizard folk. But he is more dragon-esque. But again, we generally don't see creatures like his kind, so...
Yeah, you told her. Yarlin.
Oh, so you know him?
Yes.
Is he friendly? Is he safe to be around?
Yeah, I mean, he sells a lot of magical items.
That's where everybody's been going to get all their trinkets. That makes sense. Maybe Captain Hawks and I will have to stop by and see him.
I recommend it. He's got some cool stuff, but it's expensive.
Magic items generally are. And where we're going, I hear magic is very rare on some instances in some cases.
Yes.
But, well, gentlemen, it has been nice talking to you, getting to know you. However, I do have duties to attend to, and I'm sure we will chat more once we set sail. And so he stands up. He bows to you, Gohan, and thanks you for the meal. And then he starts and heads to the upper deck.
Okay. I'm probably gonna fall out and go to the rowboat, because how late is it now?
Based on how long you guys have probably been talking, I'd say it's probably been about 2-3 hours. So you're looking about
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock?
4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah.
Yes, I'm just gonna catch a fish with my blow dart.
Okay.
Are you going in the ship or in the cabin?
He's currently in the hull of the ship.
You,
I'll go up on top.
L, and A. Sulna.
Looking for anything particular?
I have so many character names.
I'll ask Tomlin if he knows anything about a hooded fellow in Windvern, since there was a parallel between Captain Hawks and him meeting.
A hooded figure.
Indeed, he helped us in our time of need when we were running through the city.
One who caused some bowel movements.
Did he show you any
To the restroom.
special paths through the city?
Indeed, he
Do
did.
not hesitate.
Huh.
Bowel movements. Excuse me.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't. So, again, I know of these people, but again, they're only talked of in whispers through the city. Even the nobles of Windvern seem to ignore him, or those of his kind. But from what I remember, they are sort of a thieves guild, if you will, and they generally go by the name of the Shark's Tooth.
Shark's Tooth.
Yes.
Intriguing.
If I remember correctly, they get their name because of the thinly cuts that they like to do under the city's belly to kind of like gain information from notes or trade, or basically information is their game generally. And they generally are able to sneak cargo in undetected, whether that's food or supplies or sometimes even people.
It's good to know.
Are we learning they're good guys or bad guys? I messed that word.
Neither.
You don't know.
I
They
mean, I'm
helped
metagaming.
They just don't conform to rules. They sneak people in and out.
Anarchist. Okay.
I mean, my unfortunately, I don't know much more. Only mainly rumor. However, Hawks may know a little bit more about them. I mean, like I said, he was on the streets for a while, and he may have some more information on the Shark's Tooth more than I would. He doesn't really talk much about his life before we met. Just that he was living on the streets for a while. Other than that, his history is a mystery to me as much as it is anybody else, and I kind of like that. It kind of brings more meaning to his name.
Indeed.
A young captain who again, spirit is quite both alluring and unsettling at the same time.
Oh.
But, gentlemen, if there is nothing else, I should get back to work.
Indeed. Thank you for your time.
And so he walks off and he starts talking to a few other crew members, starts giving them directions of where things need to go, and they're basically preparing the ship to leave.
Okay. I'm just gonna chill in the thing, the dinghy.
Okay.
You okay? Drink more water.
Alrighty. So the other group, you make it back
Severely
to
wounded.
the Regal Beagle, heavily wounded, scars and blood dripping from clothes, which is basically dried now. So you're now feeling the sweat and muck as the wounds have started to kind of like seal up from the clotted blood on your clothing.
You wanted adventure, didn't you?
And you make it back to the Regal
I'm going
Beagle
to smack you for
about
mentioning it.
about 4:30 in the afternoon. As you trudged along,
We get paid.
you make it into the Regal Beagle, and the bartender kind of looks at you and goes, "You guys look like shit."
What? Well, thank you. You look fantastic today. I'm gonna kill him.
I point at no.
Not the bartender, him.
You may have difficulty with that.
Please, not in my bar.
I point at one of the quests.
Ah, you dealt with those weirdos over there in the church?
Cultist!
Ah,
Trying to summon something
Pull the dagger.
evil!
I
We stop
pull
them!
out the dagger, looking like I'm about to freaking kill this dude with it.
What?
That's-
Did I that?
wow, that's
Even though I told you to bring it
definitely, that's definitely something. All right. So he kind of goes over and he rips down the paper and goes, all right. And he reaches under the bar and drops a coin purse on the thing and goes, I believe the reward was 75 gold.
75 divided by 3.
Yep. I'm gonna buy you a potion, but we are dividing it by 3.
Thank you.
25 gold apiece. Yay!
Alright, let me do the math then.
Worth it.
25 divided by 3.
It's 25.
I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
I'm a cashier. I do quick maths.
I can do quick math. I just panic. And then quick math is gone. We're not doing another quest. I will kill you.
Well, not at the moment.
No, we should rest, but
Where's that?
that
potion?
has satiated my lust for adventure. So,
Before we
That's
leave
right.
the tavern,
yeah, no, we should go buy potions.
go get the potion. She's gonna go get her shrooms from here.
I'm gonna like.
Can I get potions?
Well, hold on. Triple batch now.
Well, I don't have potions. You'd have to go see that strange lizard man.
Go see the lizard man.
He's the only alchemist in town?
He's the only magic shop in town.
Oh, and potions are magic. Okay, I got it.
Yes,
To
you go to
Yarlin.
him. I'm gonna stay and get her shrooms for her real
That's
quick.
fair.
We'll stay with her so she can get her shrooms for the trip.
It's not.
He's like, you know what? And he just hands you he just reaches over and just drops a basically a horned bladder on the
Bladder.
on the counter and says,
Water skin?
take it.
I give you 5 gold piece anyways.
I appreciate it.
And I go to a bathhouse. Because I'm not about to. I'm gonna go straight to the ship after this.
I'll go with him to Yarlin's real quick.
Okay.
See y'all later. Thank you. Have a good day.
Wait, you're what else too, right?
Alright, so you walk
Lord.
in.
No, I just thought it was
So you
funny.
walk into Yarlin's shop and he's just like, Hello, my friends.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Markiplier.
How can I help you today?
I'm tired.
He owes me a potion.
3 healing potions, please.
Ah, what kind of healing potions would you like?
One that can freeze.
Basic.
Ah, well, they will run you 75 apiece.
A piece?
Apiece.
Oh, that's awful. Okay.
Standard or common?
I'll do 2 then.
All right.
Oh, how much money do you have, sir?
I have over 400 now.
I had to punch you right in the penis. How dare you? Only had 100. You could have
Okay,
tossed
so
a coin to
I owe
me.
you, what, 140?
He's probably getting one for you.
So
one for me.
75 apiece, so yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
So yeah, 75.
He won't bargain.
I mean, you can try.
Can I offer him a quartz crystal for one of the potions?
I'm hungry.
Quartzes.
Quartz crystal.
How much gold?
I'll throw in a 3rd potion for that.
Fair.
And the gold.
Okay, so I'll go down to so there's the 1, and then I owe you 40. So I'll be at $266, and you take my 50 gold quartz crystal, and then we'll get 3 potions. So I'll give 1 to you.
Thank you.
That's debt owed.
Thank you. For almost killing me. I forgive you.
And then 2
I won't kill you in your sleep.
healing
Don't.
potions.
I'm supposed to be all like, Evan Kun,
So,
senpai.
did you go to the bathhouse?
I'm going to the bathhouse.
So technically you're not with them then.
Oh.
So what is it? Just basic
That again.
healing potion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
common healing potion, yeah.
Well, I'll friggin'. Alcohol kills my brain.
I needed the combat experience.
Combat experience.
Alright.
And there were necromancers!
Anything
Come
else?
That's not bad.
Anything else that I can do for you?
I don't think there's anything else
Is
really.
it 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. And now I'm gonna go to the bathhouse and wash myself.
Alrighty.
Wash your tootsie.
And
Alright.
go to the ship and rest.
Yes.
Alright,
Get some
so
grub.
the two of you spend about 2 to 3 hours at the bathhouse.
I'm going back to the ship.
Relax.
Ow!
And then you'll both need to deduct 5 gold from your inventories.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, it's that day.
That's not bad for 3 hours. 5 gold piece.
I
Man.
didn't think it would be that long.
And
Oh no.
so Evan, as you get back, you see the crew
I'm still wounded.
getting the ship back. You see Draxio standing on the back of the boat, on a little ship, just kind of tied to the back. Gohan is kind of like moving back and forth on the deck with the rest of the crew. So Gohan and Draxios, you see Evan approaching the ship.
You look like shit.
I was about to say, you look like shit.
Great.
You look like shit.
Had to kill some guys. They got some good blows on me.
You should have went to the bathhouse.
Doesn't sound too
Oh,
holy.
you guys are still at the bathhouse.
Snap.
Is he gonna escort?
Well, look at
Did the other 2 die?
No. They're cleaning up.
After we tried to kill you.
Makes sense. Women.
Gonna
I
go
mean,
rest now.
Would you like to walk around in crusty,
Alright,
dusty
so you
looking clothes,
head
blood,
onto the
and-
ship and you head down to the lower deck, and you see several hammocks just aligning at both sides. As you kind of look, you see Gohan's belongings just kind of sitting at one of the farthest bunks to the bow of the ship. It's kind of set up right next to a makeshift galley.
I'm gonna start undonning my armor because I feel like if I flop down, I'll just break a hammock.
It's a possibility. Okay, so you spend the 25-30 minutes to undon your
It'll
armor.
be like 10.
No,
15.
not in this. No,
What type
you
of
are
armor
like
is it?
you are doing this by yourself in heavy plate. No, this is like a 30 to
It's
45
not
minute.
plate. It's split. but
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
No, this is like 30 to 45 minutes worth of taking off. Right.
Yeah,
Alright.
you don't have your
And then you lay down.
lady with you.
Draxios, as you're kind of just standing watching the stars, it gets to be about 7 o'clock in the evening, and you spot Lora and Thulna making their way to the ship.
Hello.
You
We're
are
gonna.
alive.
Yeah.
Huh?
He said you were dead.
I did not.
You're asleep.
No.
Med through deep.
No, he almost killed the both of us with his said quest of the evil.
Quest of the cult.
Dumb.
We almost died.
I killed.
Are we also getting
the
renowned
ancient-
though in the town?
Yeah. People are starting to know who you are.
Good.
I almost strangled him.
We had 75 gold.
I made him owe me a health potion.
Please don't do that to my candles.
Don't do that, Jordan. I can't do that.
Why would you do it?
I did when?
So yes, if
I have
you
a
would
flat head
excuse me, I'm going
Because I
to
was
go
dropped as a baby.
find myself to the sleeping quarters and take a nice nap and heal up because this dude,
Hey, chef.
chef.
You hit really hard.
Indeed.
Did you make some grub?
Indeed.
Please,
I'm gonna have some grub.
food,
There
please.
isn't some spare down below.
Let's go get some
May I
spare.
please have
down
some
below.
food?
Let's go down below.
Alright, so the three of you head down below deck. Gohan goes to the front, to his galley and to his bunk. As the two of you walk by, you see Evan laying in a hammock,
What is he wearing?
sound asleep. He is currently in
The
his
sweatiest, bloodiest traveler clothes you've
Yeah,
ever seen.
he's basically in
loincloth.
he's in a cloth shirt and linen pants, and they are like he does not
I
look
have a
good.
question.
Why don't you?
I have a
why don't you
question.
wash up?
Yes.
Can I dump a bucket
Don't
of water
do
on
this.
him?
Why don't you wash up?
Yeah.
Would I be
Pick
allowed
up
to
your
do
dress.
that on the ship?
Yeah, it's water.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
You don't want to catch a
Alright, so you-
disease.
Okay. So you just kind of look around. You're just like, and you just find this barrel that's filled with fresh water.
Don't watch this.
And so,
The speaker died.
You're really not gonna like this.
So, you go over and you just pick up the ladle spoon that's in it, and I need you to roll me an attack, please. Just adding your proficiency, no other
Are
modifiers.
you gonna beat them with the ladle?
I didn't want to beat him with
You're
it.
not. Roll me an attack.
Okay.
You're rolling a d20 and adding your proficiency.
7.
7. You fling this water out at him, and you fling it, and it goes like 1 foot from the spoon and just drops to the ground, completely missing Evan.
You want me to try? Whatever you're doing?
I was trying to get.
I take the ladle from her, and I fill it with water. I'm like, what do I do now?
You throw it on him.
Throw it? Let's make it easier. I walk up to him, and just pour it.
That's what I was meaning.
Oh,
That's what I was meaning.
this is part of the fun too.
I mean, I'm just like...
Alright. Evan, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Kill me right now. Oh,
13.
what the heck?
Okay,
What'd you
so.
do?
My sleeve broke.
Aww.
The string busted.
Sad day.
It's a hippie shirt now.
Like a witch.
Ooh, spooky, spooky. Spook. Dang it.
Low is
I
a
was able to
16.
break this one.
Alright.
Did you?
Thulna,
That was
you
easy.
see, so as Thulna approaches with this ladle, she puts it over Evan's head and is about to tilt it over, and Evan's eyes just spring open and stare directly at you.
She does it anyway.
What are you doing?
Wash, bitch. Nasty, crusty, dusty looking ass motherfucker.
Why did I do that?
I broke my sleeves for you.
No, you-
This
So
was an
Evan,
expensive
so
shirt.
you, as soon soon as you open your eyes, you just see Thulna standing over there smiling, and she just pours an entire cup of water on your face.
It was my idea.
Watch up. It's not that far.
You're making the hammocks dirty.
I get out of my hammock.
I can't.
Where would I go?
To the ocean.
You could jump in the water. You could try to go see if the bathhouse
There's
is
the
still
problem.
open.
He has a ring that doesn't allow him to fall under the water.
You'd have to take the ring off.
I honestly can't believe I broke my sleeves. This show was like $40.
It's up to you.
Is there anyone else in the place?
There are crew members coming up and down at the same time, but you also look and you see Gohan standing at his makeshift galley.
I am sweeping up my makeshift galley.
I think bathing in salt water would be good for you.
At least get the gunk off of you. At least. Or go to the bathhouse. I'll follow you.
You know what? Barrel of fresh water.
That's
I was
the
gonna
drinking
go.
water.
That is the drinking water.
Well,
I'll do that.
okay, never
Just go
mind.
to the ocean.
Fine.
Take your shirt off.
I'm gonna go wash.
I'm gonna watch him.
So you head to the beach
Reverse curtain.
and
You're picking on the
you
guys.
jump in the water.
Okay.
Okay, so Thulna and Lora, you then make your rest of your way to Gohan, who is at the bow of the lower deck.
He's on his hammock.
No, he followed you, or you followed him down here.
Oh.
He was on the top deck,
Making my way downtown. What? I'm sorry.
and he's offering you
I'm
2
not.
plates of food.
Because it was funny.
My grandma, not my grandma, the grandma is an angry ex-military retired individual. She has went through some stuff.
All right, roll a d8 for healing as you eat from his food.
Okay. There's a scrumdiddly-umptious. Good job, kid.
All right, and for posterity's sake, okay, the evening comes and goes. Sir Evan, you spend about an hour washing your wounds in the ocean.
Oh gosh, that would be awful.
It stings for a little bit, but eventually you do get used to it. As you start to think, you know what, I'm about to spend months at sea, I might as well get used to salt water.
And you know what's good for being months at sea? Being immune to disease.
That's right.
Like I am.
So, and you eventually make it back to the ship, and the ship starts to get prepared for evening. You see Tomlin.
Is there any food left?
Nope, they're out.
You see Tomlin start to. He whistles the night tap sign of saying everybody needs to get below deck to take their evening's rest. Then you see a few men still stay up and stand watch during the night. But as everyone else, the ship begins to dim all the candlelight throughout, dim the lanterns, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
That's good.